First up in initiative, we have.
Hey, before we go into initiative, why the fuck did you type moan in my chat, DM?
Oh wait. Hold on. I think I had a question about
George, where are you in your house? Are you at the front door yelling to the microphone?
What is your question, George?
I broke my microphone. Give me a second.
Great timing.
Oh. Okay, we're back. Because we're kind of working in tandem, how far away are we from initiative?
Hank is first in initiative. You are second to last in initiative.
Okay, alright, sounds
But I think Rook is dead last as well, correct?
Rook
No.
is in the middle.
Rook's in the middle.
It goes Hank,
Oh, is
Wesley,
it?
Everly, Rook, Allegro, George, Flint.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
technically, between what Hank can do, and then Hank can move into position, and then George can do the thing,
Yeah.
and then two
It actually kind of- it kind of
turns
works. It's
later,
still
it
back to
becomes
back.
Hank's turn.
Okay,
Yeah,
real
this
quick,
first time
George,
was a
is
big
this what your
separation.
volume's gonna be today? So do I need to turn you up, or are you
Is it-
like away from your
is it-
mic?
My mic has not moved. It's where it always is.
Okay,
I'm really
okay.
confused.
I'm gonna turn you up.
How's my mic sound, guys? Is it fucked?
No, you
think
sound
it sounds
fine.
fine.
I just have you turned down so far because every once in a while you'll just you'll be away from your mic and I'm like, "Oh, let me turn you up." And then your mic
You'll
is
get loud.
in your mouth and I'm like, "Ah."
Yeah,
like,
I don't know how
Hey
to turn
guys,
down the
how's it going?
sensitivity on this thing. It's pretty bad. I would walk into another room to take a phone call, and then I would come back, and everyone would have heard the phone call, and I'm
Oh,
I'm in a
guys,
completely different room.
It's
in my
time
house.
to stretch and hydrate before the fight. DM, that's not how you stretch.
Alright.
That's. Oh my god, I just see Everly's hand. I just saw
I
F4.
suck the moisture out of the
Oh,
air. Does
hand
that
reveal.
count?
Hand reveal.
Joke's on you, I've seen their wedding photos.
Are you hand revealing?
You see,
Really?
they were less selfish.
During
We didn't have
Pride
to wait
Month?
an entire campaign, Hank.
Yeah, Hank.
Well, you know what? We finished this one. You guys will get another arm reveal.
Hey,
or
hey,
leg reveal.
ladies,
I'll let you
ladies,
choose.
you're both beautiful. Stop fighting.
Look, I know I am. All right.
Whoa, whoa.
Mm.
So's Everly. God, Everly, get
She's
yourself
looking at me.
get yourself a man who calls you beautiful every day.
Or one you
Quickly
can throw a
doing
water
that.
bottle out. Either way.
You know, actually, both of
She
those
already
work.
throws water bottles at me. She's about to right now. She's reaching into
Throw
a
it.
trash can to grab a water
Throw it.
bottle.
Throw it. I saw it.
I mean, the redeem is hydrate or dihydrate, and
Yeah.
I think that would actually accomplish both at the same time.
I think that
I
would,
think
yeah.
you need to. Before we start,
just-
I think you need to add a redeem that's just throw a water bottle at DM.
Do you want me to add that? How many points? How many points do you think?
300.
10K. 10K.
300? Okay.
10K. 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 10K.
It's simple.
DM, I want you to know I have 14,000 points banked up, so if you
Yeah,
make it
that's what I'm saying.
300.
10K. 10K. 10K.
No, 300's fine. 300's
Alula,
fine.
Oh.
Alula. No, I know 300 is not a lot, but that's gonna give Alula a lot of points because people are just gonna spam it, and I'm gonna get bottles thrown at me, and Alula's gonna make stuff off of it.
The fact that you think I make money off of the points is really funny.
Don't you? Isn't it like
No.
$3? Oh no, that's bits.
That's bits.
That's bids.
But still, it would be funny. So
Oh.
anyway, Hank, you're first in initiative.
Oh boy. So my arms the nanites just kind of dissipate and fall off along with the rifle that I was holding.
That is correct.
So there's nothing in this hangar. There's no crates I can kind of take cover behind or anything of
This
that
hangar
sort of
is
nature.
Empty, other than the plane that's there.
Fuck it. And he doesn't. Shit. He's gonna look to the others and say,
Rook. Here we go. Rook's battle music.
he's gonna look to the others and say, "Ah, fuck, get to the plane. I got this guy." And he's going to bonus action dash, clear the distance, and just try and tackle rush this guy as best as he can with no arms.
Okay.
Does
then
Hank
I
even
will
have
need-
like nubs, or is it just?
It's from the elbow
Yeah,
up.
Yeah, from the elbow
So
up.
yeah,
So he has nubs. He can do this.
Basically,
He
you're
has
trying to
nubs.
make a grapple check on him.
trying to tackle him. Yeah, if I can.
Yeah, so
Just
go
ram
ahead
into him with full
and
force.
make me an athletics, and he's going to have to do an athletics or an acrobatics, depending on his reactions.
Cool. Oh. Oh, wait, never mind. That wouldn't help me. I was like, do my arms give me advantage? No, it wouldn't matter. They fall off. They fell off. We're good.
So by they fell off.
That is
wait,
not
whoops.
the right.
Are they just falling down?
Whoops, sorry guys.
Hey, does a 28 pass DM?
Yeah, does a 28 do it?
I mean, it would if it was Urk, but George, what did you say?
So his arms are just a pile of nanites like on the ground where he once stood.
That is correct.
That's crazy. I'm so sorry, Hank. That is tough, man. My
That's still
shit
an 18.
turned off, but at least it's still a part of me.
Let me see. Both his dex and his strength are absolute garbage.
That's what I'm counting on.
This would technically count as an attack. So, he is going to use a reaction. And he's going to use Nanite Shield. That will make this athletics check here not pass the DC because it will add
Okay.
5 to his AC.
Well, okay, but it's
basically-
not.
It basically casts
This
the
is-
shield spell.
This
on
is technically a shove.
Also, grapple checks don't check ACs. Grapples are versus,
Yeah.
aren't they?
I thought he
Grapples.
had to make a contesting check.
So wouldn't it just add a 5 to his check?
I believe grapples still count as attacks though.
It's an attack action, but it
Actions
doesn't
in combat. I guess that's
doesn't
fair.
care about AC.
Correct. It is an attack action, but it doesn't care about
Grapple.
AC. It's about a grapple.
Creature can grapple another creature.
The target must succeed.
Don't you need an arm
to
be able to grab?
Okay,
Nah,
yeah.
You can use legs.
No, yeah, it would be special. I mean, it does count as an attack, but because it doesn't use AC, I guess he would have to. He would
So
have to
he
roll
could just
against
get.
it.
I guess you
Alright.
could say you could argue he just gets a +5 to his athletics.
It was.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Yeah.
He will probably choose athletics, and so he'll get that +5 to it then.
Nat 1. Nat 1. Nat 1.
And this would be a part of his reaction. So here
Cool.
we go.
I mean, if I could force him to use his reaction on me, that's still a win. You guys can get in there and do something.
Check. Rook. Acrobatics. Bonus is a +5. Here we go.
Yes.
Yes.
He has a
Let's
negative
fucking
3.
go.
He has a negative 3.
And what?
I
wonder how
used the
bad
wrong
is-
one anyway. I meant to do athletics, which would still be a -2.
Okay.
So you got a
Still failed.
16.
So it would have been a 16, but he still fails.
Fuck him up, Hank.
Let's fucking go.
So Hank, you ran forward, and even though you have no arms, we're going to say you basically slide tackle through his legs, and as you knock him to the ground, you wrap your legs around him and put him into a bar with just your legs.
Yes. Using that MCAP training. Let's go.
Now, what are you doing?
Why did he say it like that? What are you doing?
What are you doing, step bro?
That's what I was thinking.
YN, what are you doing?
Taking us both to hell, motherfucker.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's all I got.
He is now grappled.
Sick.
Wesley, it is his turn. He's gonna attack Hank.
Makes sense.
All right. What is Wesley going to do? I have to look at Wesley's sheet then. Knowing Wesley, he probably wouldn't attack outright. He would probably try to get the enemy to bend to his whims. So I'm gonna have Wesley use command on him. So let's see. What is the save? It is a whiz save. +2. What is the range for it? I don't think I put the range. What is the range for command?
60 feet, I think.
Wes is close enough.
Perfect. Yeah, so Wesley, just from his position, gonna be like, very nice, Hank. And then look to Rook. And we're gonna have him. What should the one command word be? Because I basically want him to not resist.
Grovel? Is that the one they use?
Grovel.
I
They
think
use
that
grovel.
would be it. Yep. He's just gonna go grovel. And we're gonna have him do command
All right.
on Rook.
Come on, Wesley.
No spell save found.
Oh.
No spell save DC for command, apparently. Not sure how that's possible.
Interesting. Interesting.
Might be because
So,
he was doing it through D&D Beyond.
The save should be 12 for him, so I will do it one more time.
Be the minus DC.
DC 12. And then ignore. Rook did succeed from the command. though.
Holy
So he can't fail it. He literally, even if it gets in that one, he can't fail it.
Yeah.
Damn.
So it looks like.
Well, shit.
That's your
That
name,
would come-
babe. Sorry.
It'd be the end of Wesley's turn.
It was right there. Sorry.
You know it, babe.
This time it's unfortunate for all of us.
He goes thumbs up.
Anyone
Wait,
wanna
He
heal-
says
why are
thumbs
you
up.
at
We
one
have
do,
one
we wanna,
point?
do we want to heal Everly?
I don't know.
Everly, did you update your sheet?
Apparently I did not. That's not. Hold up.
Exclamation point update is all you need to do.
Yes, no, I hit something on.
That wasn't from the last car, was it?
I think it was from the
No, but
gunshots
your
to the
HP
knees.
is still at 1 now, so I'm gonna have to
Oh,
put you
right.
up.
Yeah, for some reason it doesn't fix my HP.
It's
in
because we're
the-
in combat.
No, it was probably from all those goddamn fortune cookies.
Honestly, yeah.
From all those fortune cookies.
You
There you
leave
go,
me
Everly.
and my
Your
fortune cookies
cholesterol
alone.
is like through the roof. Be
I don't,
diabetic.
I don't believe you used any of your abilities yet, so go ahead and do exclamation point LR just to be safe. Alright, good. Just making sure you have everything. Alright, Everly, it's your turn. What do you want to do? Or, I'm sorry, Phoenix, it's your turn.
I might
Hold on.
change our combat map to have our superhero names.
That'd be kind of cool.
Hold on.
Except for
I
how I
rolled
think two of
20.
us don't have the superhero name.
Stop it working.
Oh,
Who doesn't have one?
Hank and Wesley.
Hmm.
Wesley has one.
Do
And
I
Eurismo.
want- Aneurysmo. I forgot about that.
That's what I named him when I first met him. I called him Aneurysmo, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm sticking with that.
Aneurysmo.
Aneurysmo's crazy.
I had one as well. He's in my
So what is George, the Spring Soldier?
Foresight. Also, Spring Soldier is
Foresight.
good. I like that.
We all have our actual
to
names, then we
be-
have the joke names. So we have Allegro, Bloodhound. And let's be honest, it's Puppy Boy. I can't get away from it. It's always gonna be there.
Also, not gonna lie, I really want to spend those 350 redeem points right now, but I'm trying to save up so I can remove your antlers on one of your streams in one of the weeks.
We have Everly, of course, whose nickname is her superhero name is Phoenix, nickname Speed Bump.
Rude. I also don't have control of my token.
You don't?
Yeah, DM.
Yeah, damn,
No,
you lock our tokens.
I can't
No,
move.
it's not that it's locked. I gave Allegro control of the token.
Hey, Everly,
Wait, I
can
can
you
move.
throw a water bottle at the DM,
There
please?
you go.
It was requested by chat.
No! Dang it! Oh.
You're gonna have to restock these water bottles because I have just run out.
Here, I have 3 on my desk.
I know.
Here, catch. There's
no.
1, there's 2, there's 3.
whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
The
whoa.
opposite.
During
Hold on, here's
Pride
2 more.
Month?
Oh god.
Another.
What are
this
so
one has a
many water
popsicle stick in it.
bottles?
Because I stay hydrated.
He has
You-
a serious problem.
Dude, use like reusable.
One hit my toe.
Everly,
Oh
what
no,
do you
you've
do
been
for
hitting
your
him in
turn?
the back of the head.
Hold on. I need to recover from being abused.
Can't say that on
Battered
stream.
by water bottles.
During Pride Month, DM? During Pride Month?
And on camera, DM?
And on camera's crazy.
Look, if Target isn't
4K.
going to acknowledge Pride Month, neither is DM.
Whoa.
Sorry, that one was good.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
I give my
Lord.
session to George.
But I think the only target in that exchange was Everly with the water bottles. Damn.
Oh, goodness. Please, Everly, what would you like to do?
I am going to move, and then hold up there. And then use a key point to dash as a bonus action. Get there, and then attack.
Got you. And what attacker you want to use?
I will unarmed strike.
Roll to hit.
Well, that was awful.
Well,
How low is his AC?
I mean, it's a
You want-
-3 to Dex, so it's like.
Would you
doesn't have,
move,
like,
moved over there to get flanking?
Hold on. Let me see what the. There's an 8. Yeah,
Technically,
that's
yes.
not gonna hit.
If I had moved here, because I would have enough movement,
yeah, you could say you moved all the way
but
up.
I have had.
Wait, he's on the ground. You get advantage anyway.
Yeah, because
Oh,
he's
lit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
restrained.
Grappled.
Grapple DM.
That's much better. There you go. That's a 21.
Yeah, 21
21.
gonna hit.
Cool, cool, cool.
You guys are just beating the guy while he's down.
And that's 6.
Hell yeah.
6 damage. Let me see if we have any.
And he's dead.
Your unarmed strikes, they count as magical, correct?
I don't know that.
Or they
would
count as powered?
be up to you. I don't think you've.
Well, as a
disclosed that?
monk strike, I believe, is supposed to count as magical, but I don't know if that's at a specific level.
I think that's level 6.
Yeah.
that level
that's
6?
A little bit later on, yeah.
Okay, so then for now your strikes are unpowered, meaning it has only done half damage.
Okay.
Rook -3. Is there anything else you'd like to do? You can burn another key point and do flurry of blows.
I can't because I already used my bonus action to dash.
That's fair.
Yeah. We can do that next round, but not this round.
Okay. Then that is the end of your turn.
Yes.
It is now Rook's turn. Ooh, Rook.
I need 3 more water bottles to be thrown at the dam. Or actually, sorry, 2 more water bottles. 2 more water bottles
Oh
thrown.
my
Dear
God.
Lord, High Inquisitor, ow.
You failed your catapult deck save that time.
You're gonna get a lot of redeems for this. I just have a feeling. And they're all gonna be from Wesley.
Dude, Flint was trying to tell you to set it at higher, but you said 350.
I know.
You can 3D print, like, have you seen the people that do the jars that have magnets and they, like, fall apart? I'll have to find one. We need to make those. And that's what I'll throw at you.
So like
Rook
smash.
just
Yeah.
goes, this is completely ridiculous. As you watch as his arm then becomes covered in nanites and creates a large stun baton.
2 more water bottles.
What in the world? Flint!
You have no proof?
I can see it in chat.
Dude, it's just seeing them coming from the side that's killing me.
Lock in.
Lock in.
He says, this is ridiculous. As his whole arm turns into a stun baton being covered in the nanites. And Hanky's gonna try to attack you with it.
Allegro is gonna lean forward in the cockpit and go, Hank, to your right! And use his reaction.
Hank is grappling
Ow.
him.
Doesn't matter. I can still give the guy disadvantage.
I believe you have to beat his
I think-
AC, though.
Yes, I have to roll. Come on. High roll. Fuck.
Escalators.
That's 13.
That's
13 does not pass.
Do I get advantage because he's prone?
No. But Hank
Damn.
would also be prone here, so I believe Rook also gets advantage.
No, not
But
because
he's also prone.
they're
so
both
you're straight roll.
grappled, so it doesn't.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, he has disadvantage on anyone other than Hank, but he doesn't get anything.
Yeah.
Correct.
Are you sure
I
about
think-
that?
I just
think
read
it's-
the grapple condition.
You just read it? Okay.
Yeah.
because I think since we're both prone, he would get advantage,
straight
but then
roll.
also disadvantage. Yeah, it's just a straight roll. Pretty sure.
Yeah, it's a straight roll on the
That-
person grappling you, disadvantage
makes
on anyone else. I can't pull it up.
I was
Okay.
thinking restrained for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish it was
Yeah.
restrained. Okay.
Because when you grab a creature, attack.
The reason for the disadvantage is the prone condition on both Hank and Rook.
Right. Yeah.
Because
Right.
prone
Prone
is
what
you have
does it.
disadvantages on attacks while you're prone, but advantage on things that are prone that you're 5 feet of.
So they cancel. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Prone.
Yep.
Prone creature's movement. Creature has disadvantage on attack rolls. So yeah, it'll just be a straight roll then. Here we go. Let's see if he hits.
In Pride Month.
In Pride Month.
In Pride Month. That is correct.
Oh no.
What is the stun arm? You might not hit Hank.
Can he stun
hope not.
himself?
Target Hank. That's
Yes!
a failure.
Can he
Let's
stun
go!
himself?
Nice.
He wouldn't stun himself,
No.
but because of the grapple, I would say the nanites begin to form. Hank, you, however your legs are currently wrapped, and because like your arms are wrapped around too, you just begin to pull, and it causes something to pop out of place, and it makes them lose concentration on it, and the nanites kind of just fall.
Yes. Yeah, not so fast, motherfucker.
Get out of here.
And
Before he
with,
teleports.
with that, he's gonna. Minions, help me! As you watch, 2 constructs of nanites begin to form
Oh shit.
and be created.
Oh no.
Give me 1 second. Let me pull in what they would be. It would be, where is it? You watch as creatures that you can only describe are coming straight from fantasy appear in front of you as 2 goblins made out of nanites.
Okay. I
Here
really
in
thought you were gonna
front
be
of
like
you.
Linnea or like.
I was like, wait, whoa.
Oh no, he's a nerd.
It's Morthos.
More of those.
The goblins have all the statistics as D&D goblins and will have their own initiative.
Little
Oh
bastards.
joy.
Nine and a 17. I'll go ahead and mark them for you. So you go 1. You go 2.
Okay.
That is the end of his turn. That's all he can do at the moment. Allegro, you're up.
How open is the hangar door?
Because of what Hank did when he started losing concentration, the hangar door has pretty much stopped. So, I mean, you could maybe squeeze through, but there's a chance it would hit the tail of the plane.
The tail or the landing gear? Because I don't know how big you think Fifi's tail is, but Fifi's tail is not that big.
Like the top of the
see.
tail, you mean?
Because Fifi,
That's what I'm talking about, like the
yeah,
top
so
of it.
Fifi's does have like a tilted up tail, so you don't think, because that would also hit the.
Yeah, I mean, the tail is actually pretty big.
Yeah.
So it would absolutely hit the tail.
Could I maneuver it to not hit the tail?
Probably not, unless you can somehow make the plane, like, pop a wheelie.
So funnily enough, I actually can. You can do that. You can tilt, like, as you're taking off, you can tilt higher up, though it would be very difficult because I would be fighting how the plane wants to rise, would be the issue.
You would also be in an underground runway,
Yeah.
so lifting up could also cause
No, yeah.
significant damage.
How thick is the, like, material I'm going through of the hangar doors?
I mean, they're steel hangar doors.
Okay. Fuck. Can a plane fly with a broken tail?
The answer is yes, but not good.
Not long.
Well, the thing is, we're not trying to go that far.
I don't need long.
Pretty sure the tail also helps control, navigation.
The steering as
Steering?
well, yeah.
Well, it's a
I
propeller
think, especially
plane.
with those older prop planes.
It's a propeller plane, but the tail still helps with steering.
It's stability, so it would be a very hard thing to keep it on track.
And this is a plane I think we definitely don't want to crash, considering what's in it.
Correct. DM, can I see where the hangar controls are?
The hangar controls are at the opposite end of the hangar.
Fuck.
They would be by the door, so you'd have to actively get out of the plane and start running to the doors.
How far away is it from us?
So Allegro on the map, you'd be like well outside of here.
Yeah, it's all
From
the way
from
over here.
yeah. So like for you guys, it would still be a good distance away. It would take you probably, I would say, depending on how fast you can move, it'd probably take you 2 rounds to get to it.
Hank,
How?
Flint can fly.
Yeah.
would-
How many?
It would take Flint a round, and then his second round he would get to it then.
Okay.
Because I can dash and then use action surge to dash again.
Allegro's gonna call out and go, Flint, the hangar, get it open! As Allegro's gonna switch on the propellers.
I don't think Action Surge lets you move twice.
It lets you dash
you
though
can dash
as an
twice,
action.
because you can dash as an action.
You just take another action.
You
yeah.
can double dash.
Oh, all right.
Because you can movement dash, action dash, bonus dash if you got it.
I don't have a bonus dash, sadly. It would be
See-
movement,
So yeah.
action dash, action search, dash again.
So yeah. Flint, get the hangar open now! And Allegro is going to flip on the propellers. And kind of like move the joystick, as you know they do in Top Gun, to go, talk to me, Goose. No, I'm kidding. He's gonna... He's just gonna kind of like move the like joystick, make sure it's all good, and then turn and look at Shade and go, get to the seat now. We're taking off as soon as we can. And can I prep my action to be takeoff?
You can prep your action to push it forward, but the plane's not just gonna immediately take off because it's
No.
gonna take a minute for it to get out of the
I
hangar.
know how planes work, DM. I'm getting YouTube ads to join flight training. That's how much I've been looking up plane shit for
Got
this
you.
goddamn character.
Then you can prepare action
That's
for.
so funny. You're
Let's say
getting
you can prep
the
action
psychic
for
Google ad.
takeoff then.
Cool. I'm prepping the action to like no, because I literally read like an entire manual on like certain pilot things just to get it in my brain, and now like every once in a while I'll be like, do you want to join the aviation field? And I'm like, no, I don't.
Like no.
Hi guys, I'm too short to be a pilot. I'm not even kidding. I am legally too short. Anyway.
bringing an entirely new definition to a transnational flight.
Is that your turn, Allegro?
Hi, this is transcontinental. Anyway, yeah, no, that's my turn.
It is now Goblin number 1's turn.
Oh no.
He's
I
gonna
really
run
don't like
over.
it when you call me that, man.
I hate you. He's gonna run over. And Hank, while you're grappling him and prone on the ground,
Yep.
he's gonna attack you
I'm gonna make that a flat roll.
Totally fair.
I'll make that a flat
with
roll
his scimitar.
if I can hit it. Because it was
Let's see,
just my
can
turn,
you do it?
so I get another reaction.
Can
So, oh please, don't screw me now.
It's just a goblin.
16.
A 16 will pass.
It's a
Yes.
flat roll as Allegro goes, Hank, Goblin, to your right!
Goblin, what? Oh shit!
Goblin, these nuts! Sorry.
Don't say it.
That hits though.
Ah, that barely.
Here,
Yeah.
in our head, it prevented a crit. That's what we think about. It could have crit.
No, you're so true. You're so true.
Wait, doesn't Everly or Hank have something that? No, wait, I'm thinking of the other campaign, Thursday one.
No.
Yeah, you're thinking of the other
Sadly.
Yeah. Mark of the whatchamacallit.
George Colt. It's your
I'm
turn.
not asleep.
Hey.
For the first time in almost a month, I am
First time
conscious.
It has to be.
Okay, I have a couple questions. First of all,
Mhm.
I would like to attempt to move any part of my body that works. Does any of me respond? I'm assuming like the organic parts of me still work, but because
The organic
they're
parts
all
do.
okay, cool. So I could like walk in a circle because one leg would stand still, the other one would work. So I'm not gonna try to go anywhere. Where are Hank's hand nanite piles? Are they closer
they
to him
were,
or are they
should've-
closer to me?
they were where he originally was, so they're closer to you.
Yeah.
Do they have a movement speed?
Basically, when activated, they're going to try to find their host.
Okay. Is there any way I could give them a directive to pull could I give one a directive to pull one of my pistols from my holster?
Probably not. I don't think you'd be able to control the nanites in that way.
Wait, so I'm just reactivating them. So Hank can still
You're-
control them, I can't control them?
You can control them, just not like that. You reactivate them and you control the arms. So you control the arms as arms.
So once they're attached to Hank, I control them, but they're going to just auto-locate the host. Okay, cool.
Yes.
If in that case, then and that would be. So could I send the arms to Hank and then essentially? The issue is it's like I could hold an action, but they don't know what he wants at this point. They can't interface with him. He can't really interact with them. So I guess like I would need to know what does Hank have on him? Weapon-wise.
Weapon-wise, I would have my sidearm probably. Yeah, I think it would just be my sidearm at the moment because the rifle that I was carrying was dropped when my hands deactivated. So that would also be next to the hands. So I don't know if there's a way you can command the hands to pick up the rifle and bring
Well, it
it to
seems
me,
like they
but I
can't
don't
grab
think that'll
my
work.
gun, so I don't think they will grab
Yeah.
yours.
Less likely.
Could I have them go move to Hank and then so he's got Rook in a leg bar, right?
That is correct.
Okay, can I make it so that the arms move to Hank, pull out his pistol and fire into the back of Rook's head?
I mean, they can fire at Rook, specifically aiming at the back of Rook's head.
Well, I just mean like I would assume that's the part that's most exposed in like a leg lock.
Yeah, I get
For
it.
arms.
I mean, yeah, because guns, I believe we've ruled at point blank, do count as
Have advantage.
Did we count that the guns at point blank are vorpal though?
I don't know if we said the Vorpal. I just know you said that rather
I
than
think
being
there's
at disadvantage,
specific-
they'd be
Yeah,
specific
they
guns have
advantage.
Vorpal,
Yeah, because
but
specific guns have
not the
vorpal.
pistol that I have, sadly.
Okay, so then yeah, I would say, I mean that would just be a straight roll for you then, correct? Because it would negate the disadvantage because laying down doesn't give you disadvantage for firing a gun.
Would Hank
Right.
roll that attack, or would I? He would, right?
Question.
So technically, you would roll that attack.
With my
because
modifiers.
you're with your modifiers because
But I don't
you're
have his
controlling the
weapons.
arms.
How do I like attack with his weapons? How do I put like what command?
Well, you have a
Hank,
gun, you just-
So
What's
it's
your
it's
modifier for
1d10
your
plus
gun,
4. It deals 1d10 plus 4.
So then your plus to hit modifier is also +4,
Plus 6.
+6. And what is George's for his gun?
+8.
+8.
I have 1d10 plus 4 on my snub nose. I could use that.
So then
It's
you would.
plus
It's the
8
same
to
damage
hit,
mod, but it's your
1d10 plus 4. I
to
get an
hit
extra,
modifier.
I get an extra 2 to hit. But
Yes. So yeah, because for the snub nose, it's the 1d10 plus 4, but you would still get that +8. So you would just use your modifiers.
Yeah, so that's why they're saying they would just use that gun. It's just
right,
like
yeah,
that
because
plus-
I'm
Yeah,
not
'cause it's
using
the
my
same.
gun. I'm using Hank's, but because
Just
that's
for the
same
ease
thing,
of.
would it make sense to just use that to replace
Yeah.
his for the? Okay, cool. Then I'll just attack with that.
And then that would be because laying down doesn't cause disadvantage, but I don't believe that would be at advantage because you're still prone. No, yeah, it would be at advantage. Yeah, so
Because
go
yeah,
ahead and roll
point
at
blank and
advantage.
prone's not disadvantage. Yeah.
Do I? What's the name?
So
of
sick.
weapon for the attack.
For the attack, it would be you could put snub, SNUB,
Yeah, a
and
snub.
it'll pick it up.
That's it. No
The
advantage.
minus
A-
T
A-
space
B.
rook.
Yeah, minus T space rook.
Advantage. Yeah, there you go. Once the MVP.
There it is.
Oh, you're still Alkios.
Oh,
Think.
gosh.
Yeah,
Oh
switch
my
characters.
gosh.
Man, none of us switched our characters today, did we?
we all fucking forgot.
I mean, Allegro tried.
Listen, I don't know what the fuck it is. I can't spell character. I've tried so hard. I can't do it.
Allegro.
You don't even need to like spell the entire word. Just do the first 3
No,
letters.
I need to spell the entire word. I need
That's
to.
a 17. That's gonna hit.
Question, DM.
Uh-huh.
Because George is the one making the attack, I don't get sneak attack, do I?
You do not.
Okay, that's fine.
Basically, you all watch as Hank's nanites reactivate They fly across the room as they begin to rebuild his arms. But Hank, as the nanites finish rebuilding, completely against your own control, they unholster your pistol and they fire a shot into the shoulder of Rook.
What the hell?
You son of a bitch!
How long
Bet you weren't expecting that.
I have a question, by the way. Because that counts as an attack, I have my own arm that still works. Can I also fire?
Do you?
Because if I were to fire with one arm and then the other, I would get both attacks. But I don't know if this attack counts as like a two-handed or whatever. You know?
Do you get two-hand attacks?
Like, do you
So
mean
then
like
there's-
just can I dual wield? I've been
Because like the two-weapon fighting, I know is for
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
light
yeah,
weapons.
yeah,
I don't remember if the
yeah, I
guns
have
count
two
as
weapon.
light weapons.
I have two weapon fighting. Yeah.
Okay, then yeah. So with your other arm, you'd be able to pull out your other pistol and fire.
All right. I'm going with.
Let's see, 'cause you'd
going
be
in
doing
with
the Colt.
45. Yeah.
So the Colt, you might be firing at disadvantage. Hold on. Yes, because first off, because he's prone, so it would already be at disadvantage. Also because he's past 30 feet, so it would have been at disadvantage anyway.
What is it? Just dis ADV?
It's
No, just
DIS
dis.
instead of ADV.
just dis.
DIS.
Diss that fool.
Yeah, A Colt. And that is an 11, so that's gonna miss. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn? Also, which rounds are you using? Just the normal rounds or the
Yeah, I haven't
depleted
loaded.
uranium rounds?
I haven't loaded those in. No, I'm saving those for one of the big boys. Rook is, I mean, he looks kind of sickly low key. I don't think I need to hit him with the crazy shit.
I figured.
Good, we can move on.
Okay. Flint Colman, you're up.
All right. So I'll be able to get to this thing if I use my action and my action surge to triple dash there, correct? 150 feet.
Triple dash?
Well, yeah, action movement 50 dash 100, action surge dash
And then
150.
action surge dash.
Yeah.
It's really double dash.
Oh, double
yeah,
dash.
so
my
I mean,
bad.
that wouldn't get you in this turn. That would get you next turn still.
So no matter what, it would still be next turn.
Yes.
Alright.
For anything else, it would be technically 3 turns because it would take 2 turns to get there, and then on your 3rd turn you could act. This takes this turn to get there, and next turn you can act.
Okay, perfect. All right, so then I'm just gonna just move all the way over there.
I'm gonna
Action
go
dash.
ahead, other way. Go yoink. Gonna send you in that direction. Okay. So then you are now 150 feet away from the party. Hank Vassal.
So wait, quick question. So if I just action dash instead of action surge action dash, will I still get there next turn, or?
Yes,
No.
you would still get there next turn.
All right, so then I'm not gonna use action surge. I'm just gonna dash
That's fine.
for 100 feet.
That'll hold your action surge.
Well, Hank just watches arms reattach themselves to him. So the first thing he's going to try and do experimentally is use them, which I assume doesn't work.
Yeah, you find you can't move your arms. Almost as if they have a mind of their own.
Must be some kind of defense protocol. Right. Well, we work with what we got. Hank is going to attempt to make an unarmed attack by trying to choke him out with the leg bar. Since he's still basically working with a hands-free situation here.
That's fair. Go ahead and give me a straight roll.
So can I use my steady aim feature and have that at advantage?
I believe
the unarmed
steady
attack?
aim is only for ranged weapon.
I don't believe it says that.
Because that's the point of steady aim.
It just says you give yourself advantage on your next attack roll. So I don't. I
Let
mean,
me see. That's a bonus action. Give yourself a next attack roll on the current turn. You can use bonus action if you haven't moved. Yeah. Yeah, you can. All right.
I can steadily position my legs in a, you know. Okay, cool. I will take that
Would,
at advantage.
would this be straight, or would this be at advantage? You're both
'Cause
prone.
we're both prone, so it's disadvantage
both
for me
within
being prone, but advantage for him
5
being
feet of each
prone.
other.
So those cancel out, and then it's the advantage from steady aim, I believe.
That's right. Okay, so yeah, just give yourself advantage.
Okay. Minus T Rook, ADV. This is perhaps, for one of the first times in history, a truly unarmed attack.
I see what you did there.
And since I made the attack at advantage and Everly's within 5 feet, I get to add sneak attack.
Yeah.
Go for it.
7 more damage, which I assume is also halved.
It would also be halved because it uses the same damage type.
Okay, so total of 4 damage for that.
P Rook minus 3. You've got him in a pretty tricky situation. Not gonna lie.
Did he take the damage for George's previous attack?
For the first one, yes. The second one, no.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn, Hank?
I think that's all I can do. I look at Everly, I'm like, why are you guys going to the plane?
Well, we're not leaving you here.
God damn it.
Wesley Schidt. Oh, Wesley's gonna take your advice to heart and go, well, fuck that, I'm going to the plane. He's gonna start running to the plane because you told him to.
Yeah, that's fair.
And that'll also give me a chance to not have to use him in battle.
His command didn't work. What else is he gonna do?
Only like
Well, I'm out of
Flash him in the
ideas.
brain.
Just leaves.
would he send an aneurysm for the way gone?
Oh, it's
I'm gonna say no, just because I don't want to use all of his abilities just in case. Everly Knight, you're up.
okay. I am going to attack with an unarmed strike again. Is that normal, disadvantage, advantage?
That would be at advantage for you.
That's a 13.
13 is not going to hit.
Okay. Do I use a key point?
Ooh, you're cutting it out really bad.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay. If I should use another key point to flurry of blows.
Well, because that would still be unpowered, right?
Yeah. Because I don't really have a way to do powered attack.
That's fair. I mean, I guess you could go after the goblins. I don't know if they're resistant to unpowered attacks, but
All I know is they're great.
Move here.
Great.
Okay, so can I make a second attack without using a key point?
No.
I thought the
No.
key point is
wait.
just for a flurry of blows.
They
though.
still have a martial arts attack that they can make with the bonus action.
Right, so I can still make a second attack without a key point.
Do you?
Right?
When you read martial arts, it says, I think, in the second or third paragraph,
Yeah, when you
that
use
can.
the attack action, with an unarmed strike or monk weapon, you can make a second attack as a bonus action. Okay, so then I will do that on the goblin.
I'm trying to find the martial arts section.
Features and traits.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. While you're unarmed or wielding only a monk weapon, you aren't wielding any armor or a shield, you can use dex instead of strength. Gain the following benefits while unarmed. One unarmed strike. Turn, you can make one unarmed strike. Oh, okay. Then yeah, go for it.
Okay, so this is for the goblin then. Is it 12?
A 12 is not going to hit.
Dang it.
If a 13 didn't hit, a 12's not going to hit.
I
Oh wait, the 13 was
goblin...
for Rook. Yeah, for
Yeah.
12, it's not going to hit the goblin still.
Okay, and then I'll move back for flanking purposes.
All right, it's going to get an opportunity attack on you.
Oh shoot, I didn't think about that. Never mind. I will move. Sorry. Well, actually, I can deal with damage. I'll be fine. I can take it.
You get better.
All right.
You can take it.
Legendary.
Really?
Bring it on.
It misses.
Cool.
It is goblin number 2's turn. 5, 10, 15.
Yeah, that's fair.
Goblin number 2 is going to come over and try to use the help action to remove you from Rook. So I believe Rook has to roll another
That should only work
check.
on his turn. He's readying the help action, right?
He's not readying the help action. He is using the help action.
Boo.
He's actively trying to remove Hank from
No, I know.
Rook. Oh, okay.
So is he
What do
trying
you-
to grapple me then, essentially? Is that how that would work? Or
I think
what's...
so. I think he's trying to grapple you to remove you from Rook.
Right, okay.
My apologies, I
Or-
missed this. Everly, can we throw a water bottle at DM, please?
What? No.
Oh no, that one missed. Hold on.
Nope, it counts. It count. Come on, it counts.
The second one I don't even think hit him either. We're good.
No, the second one hit me.
That's for
He's
trying to
got 3
ungrapple
points
me, you
to
son of a
1.
bitch.
I'm trying to figure out if he uses Rook's modifier or your modifier. Because I haven't had this situation before.
Well, if the goblin is the one that's trying to grapple me, it would use the goblin's modifier,
Well,
right?
He's not necessarily trying to grapple you. He's just trying to remove you from Rook.
Then wouldn't it be Rook's modifier just with advantage?
Well, because hang on, because Rook would try to break out on his turn, right? Because that's when he
When a
gets the chance
creature
to
is
make the
grappling
check.
a third creature can use their action to help maintain the grapple. The help action. I'm not looking to maintain the grapple. Remove it.
So the condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated.
Well, would
I guess
they
you just kill
could
me
break-
and that would do it.
There is a way that they could do it. If Rook is willing to be grappled by his own creatures, he could be dragged away by them, and it would break the grapple if Hank is not able to move because he's.
Okay, so I'm looking at it. Does say that when a creature is helping another creature break free from a grapple, they roll a strength or an athletics or an acrobatics check against the grappler's escape DC. The helper uses their own strength modifier and proficiency bonus while making this check. The escape DC is determined by the attacker's strength modifier and proficiency bonus plus 8. Alright, so your escape DC for this, it says, is your strength modifier
Yep.
and proficiency bonus plus
Yep.
8.
Okay, so 11.
So the goblin has to make an 11 on an athletics or an acrobatic, and they're probably going to do acrobatics.
Cool. Because that's a... yeah.
I don't know if they would get advantage for this. I'm gonna say no, that they don't get advantage for this.
Okay.
All right, here we go. That's a nat 20, so that's 22.
Silver barbs.
You don't have silvery bar.
No, I don't.
Darn.
Hank, this goblin essentially jumps on top of you and begins to punch you in the face repeatedly until
Making me lose my grip.
Yeah, making you lose your grip. So Rook is now freed from the grapple, but that is the end of the goblin's turn.
Ah, you little
Damn.
shit.
Now Rook's turn. Who's going to use half of his movement to stand up, reactivate his stun baton again, and he's let's see. I think he's gonna try to stun baton Phoenix, actually.
Bring it on.
Him being a little more analytical. No, he's gonna do Hank because he's gonna have advantage for it.
Yeah. That makes
Here we
sense.
go.
Oh, Am I full? I'm full killed here.
I think Hank is dead.
I'm just straight up dead.
What?
Yeah. Because I'm vulnerable to lightning. Yeah.
Wait, wouldn't Allegro be able to do the reaction thing?
It hasn't been his turn yet.
No, I don't have it.
I would.
Use it, Use it! Use
I
it!
would, because
Use
I
it!
control his hands. I control his hands.
Yeah, use a reaction.
Hold
What-
on, wait.
What
Oh
is
my
your
God.
reaction though?
Oh my god, guys. guys.
You did not expect that much
It all comes
damage.
down to this. Combat
Because he's
reflexes.
vulnerable. He's vulnerable
Your
to
heightened
the
senses
lightning.
and reflexes allow you to quickly respond to threats. You can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on any attack roll made against you or an ally within 30 feet of you. But I'm using the hands, so he's within 5 feet of those. So I can use
That is
this
fair.
right now. Okay,
It's
so what do
true.
I do? How do I do this? What do I do? Help me. Help me. Someone help me. I'm scared. I'm
I think
scared. and
even-
alone.
You just said that it imposes disadvantage, meaning
Which means you take
Okay,
that
so,
three.
okay.
Take
Take
the
the
three.
three.
it would
Yeah, he
mean
takes
the
that
three.
I would.
Take the three. You already
It would
rolled.
Be a sh-
It would
No.
mean that
Bro.
I would take the 3.
Yes! Yes!
Okay, all
Oh
right.
my god!
I appreciate
Oh, DM!
Hey, wait, what do you mean DM?
No, I'm not thanking
No, because you
him.
rolled the
I'm-
17 first, so I see what you. I mean, yeah, you're kind of
He's
He's
throwing
the
me a bone
psycho
here,
who
which
got
I
us into
appreciate.
this mess. Don't you dare thank him. Look at this.
Because
not
it was
thinking.
already at.
He's a psycho.
Obviously, he did roll the 17 first. But I'm going to. Just so I'm not killing you right out at this moment, I'm going
appreciate
to use
that.
the 3.
Thank you, DM.
I don't think you guys
I'm
Oh,
understand how
boy.
big
return
my
those
eyes are
hit
right
points
now.
to you.
That was just dead. That was not even like. That was just dead.
Yeah, no, that I would have. There would have been no
22.
save, no nothing.
46, so I
Wouldn't
need to
pass
return
go and
68.
you wouldn't collect $200.
No.
Nope,
$200.
68 damage.
Ooh.
Oh.
You just overcharged him, I guess.
Oh, thank you.
I think I did too much.
Actually, no, it
Cool,
was
man.
healing for
I think it was
68.
perfect.
How much do we need to take off?
I think I deserve the hit points for almost being killed.
There you go.
Guys, I think I almost had an aneurysm when that happened. I felt my heart race.
Wesley?
Wesley?
That is, George. That is your reaction.
Holy shit, George! You just saved my life. Thank you.
I will say though, I won't be generous like that twice. Now that you know what he can do,
Yeah, no, that's fair. I gotta get the fuck out of there.
especially being cybernetic yourself. Yeah, George can also take that same amount of damage.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I can't even get near him if I wanted to, so hopefully he just ignores me. I'm just over here. just
You're
stuck.
just over there doing the Harlem Shake.
He will now
I don't know.
summon 2 more nanite constructions. Or constructs.
Hell no.
It will be 2 more goblins. One here.
Be honest, DM. How much D&D does this dude play?
Oh, trust me, if he keeps summoning things, you're gonna find out.
He plays with a chat GPT DM. So like every second of the day he plays play by post.
Rook is standing.
On his like 3rd tablet between like Clash of Clans 7 and Fort Month.
What's his movement? Yeah. All right. That's all he's got.
Do we both?
Phoenix, you get an opportunity attack.
Cool, cool, cool.
Hank, I think because you're prone, you get the opportunity attack, but it's at disadvantage.
That's fine.
And
I'll kick him in the shin.
I believe, I was gonna say, it can only be an unarmed strike.
Yeah. Well, yeah, thanks. I know. I don't have any arms. Everything I'm doing is
you're
unarmed
almost
right
gonna
now.
have a life. So-
Yeah, no, I'll take it. I will so fully take that.
I'm gonna stab him with a dagger this time.
You almost had to get another commission.
I actually did
Is
get
that-
him,
is
but
it
it's
10?
Another commission is crazy!
How did you hit Rook?
how did I
His
hit Rook?
AC is, it says that you injured him 1, but his AC is higher than that.
Then 14.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd add the life back if his AC is supposed to be higher.
I mean, it is higher. I'm looking at it. Hold on. No, I'll allow it. I don't know why I did that. Huh. Weird. All right. I'm assuming it changed something. Let me take a look. I'm gonna look at Rook's stats in private. But yeah, you both hit. So Everly, go ahead and roll me damage with your dagger.
That's 5.
So you're wielding a dagger now?
Would you use
Yeah.
that reaction thingy to make it?
There you go.
Let's
I believe
go.
that is the end of Rook's turn. It is now Allegro's turn.
Allegro is just rev,
You're
rev,
still waiting on.
rev in that plane, yeah.
At least you see me like running.
He's doing like final checks. He definitely saw that attack that almost hit Hank and is like, oh shit. But he is.
Ooh, that was close.
That was close. He's sticking to his plan. He thinks this is the best thing to do is to get the plane out of here.
That explains it.
But like he is just sitting there going, come on, hoping at least one of them. Let's be honest, we know who he's hoping will join him. We don't need to say it.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I found out what the problem was. I didn't update the bestiary. What initiative order is Rook in? Rook is at 13.
Mhm.
And he's currently at that many. Gotcha. I remove Rook.
We beat him, guys. He's gone.
Yippee!
He's dead!
But yeah, that's all Allegro's doing. He's just waiting. He's holding his action to just rev that shit out of there. Odysseus, when you come home, I'll be waiting. I'm right here, Mom. I took too long.
There we go. Alright, everything's back to how it should be.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it DM?
It is now the goblin's turn.
Is it?
Goblin these nuts?
Goblin number 1 is gonna attack Hank while he's on the ground.
Yeah, that tracks.
I feel like really beating a man while they're down.
That's a 23. That'll hit.
Yep.
Hank really is getting beat while he's down. George Colt, you're up.
How many what are the nanite creatures? There's are they all goblins?
They're all goblins so far.
How many are there?
4.
Okay, cool. And they're okay, I see them. Okay, cool. So those 4 are all gobbos. Hank, do you still have Rook in a leg lock?
No, he broke out last turn. The goblin like threw me off basically. So he's moved away from me as well.
I will try to. I'm going to use my action for myself to shoot GO3. Hold on. Trying to blast one of these gobbos. Am I at disadvantage for the gob? I'm not, right, for the gobbos, but
You are
I'm at
not.
disadvantage.
Not for number 3. How do you kill it?
I aim just first straight between the eyes and just blow clean through its back of its head.
You watch as the nanites that have formed just dissipate and return to Rook.
And then I would like to use Hank's hands to fire a round from his sidearm into GO1, the goblin on his left. So,
Aw,
Roll a hit.
Gank is working so well together.
Gank,
Yank.
Gank.
the best ship.
I think you mean Horge.
Horge.
Yeah, there we go.
16 is, yeah. Explain how you kill it.
Double kill.
Can I use 2 shots just to be fancy?
If you want to, waste more of Hank's ammo, then sure.
I'm gonna waste more of Hank's ammo.
Just
for
Mozambique drill that fucking thing.
No, dude. Kneecap it, and as it falls to the ground, streaking in pain to grab its knee, I just like blow its head off.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, and you know what? That's exactly what Hank would do, so.
I'm sure like one of them is reaching for you or trying to hit you or grabbing you, so whichever, I'm assuming I'm just gonna say it's GOA. We just make sure he doesn't
Totally.
for it. He becomes the new floor
Okay.
paint.
That is 2 of them that are dead now as you watch the nanites disperse. Oh, that's going to be a problem. It's at the end of your turn.
Yes, absolutely.
Look, even though both of you guys are kind of like decommissioned because of the cybernetic parts, you guys are still making great use of it and actually doing some pretty decent damage.
You were meant to be. I've been saying this from the start.
Meant to be. Flint Colman.
All right, I'm going to
On
use
this
my
turn,
movement.
you would have your normal movement would have a flying would have you reach the control panel.
All right, then I will pull the hangar door thingy-majig.
The hangar door now continues to rise. It will take 4 rounds for it to complete rising.
Damn.
Now, would I have to stay here, or can I go back?
So it's just you flip the switch and it starts to go up.
Is it 4 rounds to completely open or 4 rounds till I can fit out?
4 rounds so you can fit out.
Okay.
And that was your object interaction. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn? You're now 150 feet away from everybody.
I will dash to move 50 feet back, so I'm 100 feet away from everybody.
Okay. So you are getting close. Let's see how far you are currently. Say if you are. Yeah, so you're like just a little bit outside of the map then at that point. But Rook now sees that the hangar door is beginning to open. He's excited, but then he hears the propeller of the plane starting up and he goes, "No, that's not supposed to happen." Hank Vassal, you're up.
All right.
Believe it.
Well, I am going to use half my movement to stand up. And then, noticing that the door is moving again. Alright, we gotta fall back to the plane. Cover Flint as he's coming back around, though. And he's going to, again, not really able to use his arms. He's just gonna, fuck it. Try and roundhouse kick the goblin that's right in front.
Roll to hit.
Yeah.
I just want to see you kick his head off. I genuinely want to see you just like demolish the thing.
Okay, so there's a great line from Killer Clowns from Outer Space that is, "What are you gonna do? Knock my block off?" And then the clown punches its fucking head off. So that's what I want.
And that is GO2, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I got him.
That's still pretty good. Yeah, you kicked him.
Oh, I'll use my Shadow Strike and do it again.
Do it. Oh, your nanites or your Shadow Strike. That's not working at the moment.
Oh, it wouldn't work? Oh, okay.
It would not. No, it wouldn't work. But George's abilities are working because they're working through your arms.
Yeah. Okay. Can't activate my Shadow Strike. Cool. I'll take the disengage action then instead for my bonus action. And I'll move 15 feet. Because I have used half my movement. Create some distance. And that's it for me.
Wesley is now in the plane, and he made it to the cockpit and went, "Allegro, what are you waiting for? We need to go."
We can't go yet. The hangar's not open. If I go now, I'm gonna hit it.
He says, "Allegro, the longer we wait, the more everyone's in danger."
My love, if we go now, the plane won't fly. It'll expel it out. I can't get the tail out. It's too big. I have to wait.
Expelled.
It's
down.
too big.
Oh my god, it's too big. It will never fit. Just get down there. Just get down there and make sure he can't get in the plane. And then I'll give him a quick kiss.
All right. He does so.
Thumbs up.
Everly Knight, it's your turn.
Give it up. I'm assuming Allegro is the place marker of where we're trying to get to.
So Allegro is beyond that, but getting to Allegro, then we'll say you have enough movement to get to the plane.
Okay. Then I move 40 for movement and 40 for action.
Hank, you start running, and then you just watch as.
I'm not gonna get in the plane. I'm gonna stay outside of it.
Yeah, but you watch as Everly just like a track star, just running across the field here.
I'll stay, I'm not getting in the plane. I'm staying outside of it.
I would say I believe you have enough movement to get to the front of it.
I want to stay outside of the plane in case anybody needs help.
Got you. Goblin number 2, it's his turn. 5, 10, 15. He runs up on you. He's gonna
Yeah.
attack you.
Ah,
But he misses.
nice.
He is then going to use his bonus action disengage. Going
Mhm.
to 20, 25, 30. Moved right there. Geo3 is dead. It's now Rook's turn. Rook isn't running towards the plane. He's running for the door.
Which door? Oh, he's running towards me.
He wants to close the hangar so we can't get out.
Yep.
So he'll use his movement and his action to move 50 feet.
So me and him are next to each other, aren't we? Like near each other?
You're not next to each other because where you're at on the map, if you're going to be like heading straight, you're still about 20 feet off of the map.
All right.
So since you're flying, once you get onto the map, you have about 30 feet of fly speed left.
Could I have moved like diagonal so that way I like could come in at the map like here?
Yeah.
Alright. Sorry about
Allegro Evans. You can see Rook beginning to rush towards the panel, but you see the others running towards the plane.
Oh, fuck.
Is
What do you
there
want me to
anything
do,
you
GM? What do you want me to
wanna I'm asking if there's anything you want to do,
do?
or are you
Okay.
just staying in the plane, just still like ready?
How wide is the opening?
I mean, it's wide enough to fit the plane. It's just not tall enough yet.
How close is he to the plane? He's across the way, right?
Yeah.
Who all is in the plane?
Nobody yet other than Wesley.
Is it wider than... Can I, like, roll some sort of check to see how much damage is going to be done if I just fly the fuck out of here right now?
Roll me an insight.
$18?
With an 18, because of the height of the door still, and it's not a fast moving door. If you do leave now, you will severely damage the tail.
How severely?
And it could stop the plane. It could stop the plane from moving until the door opens, but it could damage it enough that it could affect takeoff.
So it couldn't even fly.
Because you could get into the air, and then you may not be able to stabilize.
Shade, ever flew a plane before?
I mean, I have in the past small planes, but are you suggesting I fly something like this?
Same basic principle. You press on this, second that door's open, push this all the way to max, get on the joystick, take off, take it to the airfield. It's not even 2 miles from here, you can see it. Make sure everyone gets on this plane.
She watches you get out of the chair and start to walk out. She's like, "Where are you going?"
Someone's gonna stop him.
She just nods her head and says, "You better get back on this plane then."
I'll try my best. All right, here comes Allegro. Allegro is going to hop out of the plane and just start sprinting towards
Wesley and Everly then are gonna watch you hop out of the plane.
Get in the plane. Get in the plane, and then he's gonna run. How far? God, he's so far. Okay. So he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, as he is just running as fast as he can. As
Alright.
he's doing this, would I have noticed how I know he has a stun baton, right?
You know that his arm can become a stun baton with the nanites' help.
Got it. Do I want to take off my superhero suit? Because I am also vulnerable to lightning.
So to doff the superhero suit would be the equivalent of like doffing heavy armor. It would take 10 minutes.
It would take 10 minutes. Looks like no shirtless Allegro. Looks like Allegro is probably gonna die here, but that's okay. And Allegro is just running.
All right.
Sorry, Bloodhound
those are
is
your
just
turn?
running. That's it on my turn.
Goblin number 1. Why is he still here? Goblin number 1. I thought he was dead.
He's supposed to be dead.
Yeah, I thought we. Yeah. Did we accidentally remove Geo? No, Geo 3 was removed.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna
Supposed
kill
to
him.
be.
There, he's dead now because he was supposed to be dead.
Oh, cause I think George had targeted Geo 3 with both attacks
Oh, that makes sense.
accidentally. Yeah.
My bad.
Are you
But
good?
It is Geo 4's turn. Bloodhound, he sees you running up. He's gonna rush towards you and attack you. It's a 13. It misses. You're too quick for him as you're rushing by. George, you're up. You still can't walk.
All right, let's see. Okay, so I'm going to level my 45 at GO4
Ooh, okay.
and take a shot at the back of its head. Ooh,
That is gonna miss.
that's tough. Well, I'll use Hank's hands. Level his sidearm at GO2. Try to take out the last of these little nanite gobos.
Yeah, Hank, as you're running, it's almost as if your arms are like auto-locking onto enemies and just firing on their own.
Damn.
Ooh, is it like
Almost
that
gonna
though?
miss.
Mm. It's too nimble.
Too
Jack, be
too
nimble.
quick.
Jack, be quick.
Jack me off with the candlestick. Sorry.
Didn't expect that one. Is that the end of your turn, George?
Absolutely.
I will say
did
I
so much.
can allow you to hobble, because I believe your normal movement's what's your normal movement? 30 or 35?
35.
I would say because you have one leg that's technically petrified, I would make your movement quartered.
All right,
So instead of 35, I think
like-
you'd be able to move about
we could just
10.
say like 10. Yeah. So okay,
Yeah.
I'll move here. Start hobbling my ass towards the plane.
That's
That's
the opposite direction.
Plane's in the opposite direction.
You'd be right there.
Yeah, my rifle's still kind of over here, isn't it?
Yeah, your rifle's still on the ground.
To be clear, which square exactly, just so I know.
Yeah. Wait. Also, so I know because I will grab it if I'm near it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be running back over to the rifle to try and
Yeah.
shoot Rook, but be like, hand, please work. You know,
yeah.
kind of.
I got you.
Oh, I thought it would show up there. Hold on.
Which one?
Come on.
I just want to point out, I kind of love the bromance of being a like, I control your limbs. It's kind. I'm kind of like,
Yeah, there we go.
it's kind of
We're
cute.
gonna move it
That's what I'm
right
saying.
here.
Okay.
Dom George over here.
It really shows a rise.
Hank doesn't have permission to fire until George gives him that.
Flint, you're up.
All right, so okay, I'm on the map with this guy. I walk up 20 feet. Just double checking my armor real quick.
Are you walking now? I thought you were flying.
No, I'm flying. Sorry. Bad descriptions. Flint.
You're good.
Sorry, going over my character sheet real quick. Ooh. Oh, nope. I do have vulnerability to lightning.
Yikes.
Oh, I might just have to
I think
take one for the
everybody in our party does. This point.
It's the super suits.
No, we all do because
Am I-
Super suits and the cybernetics.
it's the super suits and the cybernetics. We're literally
All right,
all
so
vulnerable.
I'm going to move over 20 feet.
Do
I'm going to
Haken have super suits?
I'm going to grab him.
No, it's the cybernetics that give them the.
Yeah, I'm just wearing Kevlar, but the cybernetics still give me.
So you're gonna try to grapple him.
Yeah. So it's gonna be athletics.
He will also use athletics.
Damn.
Oh no.
It's an
Oh
18.
no.
You go
Action
to grapple
surge.
him.
The second grapple.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh no.
Dice tell
Damn,
us the
bro.
way.
The dice tell it.
Oh, but you
Yes, they
succeed this
do.
time.
Yes, they do.
And then I'm
The
going
dice tell the
to
story.
move diagonally 10 feet upwards with the rest of my movement. So 5, 10. And take him with me. Wish me luck, everybody.
Because you can move with a grappled creature, can't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is there a specific rule with it?
I think it's half movement.
It is half movement. You get half movement, yeah.
All right, so then 5 feet. I have 10 feet left.
So you begin to fly upwards, is what you said?
Yeah, I'm dragging him upwards with me.
He's like, "Let me go." What are you doing?
Not today.
Not today. Hank, you're up.
Just praying one of you fuckers shoot him in the back, please.
Okay, so to my rifle, it's 35 feet. But I'd have to run past. Yeah, I think it's still 35.
just
But I
don't
do have
know
a
if you
bonus
run
action.
past them.
I have a bonus action dash. Although I could also, that's 10, 30, okay, yeah, no. I could run up and try and, I
Try and
could
attack?
try and, well, because the most I can do is 2 damage, I don't think that's gonna kill it, so. And then I would have to, like, disengage, so no, yeah. I guess I'll just, what were you gonna say?
You could do this. You said you have 35, right?
No, I only have 30. I only have 30.
Oh.
Hmm.
So I would have to use my bonus action dash as a rogue to get there. But then I'd still have an action, I guess.
You could do that for 30.
Well, no, I know. I'm saying I can get there. Getting there is not the problem. It's just whether or not I want to.
And if you want to attack.
Well, the problem is, I can't just pick it up. I have to wait for George's turn for him to
Fair.
like pick it up. So the problem is that, yeah. Also,
Also, DM, could you put him on? Can you put the guy on this side right here?
What, Rook?
Yeah.
He was on this side, so I believe he stays on that side.
do we have any other?
Because you wouldn't move his position.
All right, so then I would be just. Are we both in 5 feet in, like 5 feet in the air?
Yeah, you would both still be 5 feet in the air.
Okay, I guess I'm running over to the rifle, using my bonus action. And he's gonna go over to it and he's gonna like try and like talk to his hands, be like, alright, Pistol, holster. Pick up right, like he's trying to like voice command it 'cause he doesn't know. I mean, he's the guy that
Siri,
puts his Google searches
call
into the group
hands.
chat on accident. Yeah, Siri, call hands. Xbox on.
Call hands. Calling George Colt.
Fuck.
He did say it's all in the hands.
So I guess I don't know. Am I holding my action basically to do what?
It's wild. It is wild to think that all in the hands was from my day one sessions.
Can I say this? DM, can I hold? Maybe this isn't allowed, but can I hold my action to dash 30 feet back towards the plane once I pick up the rifle? I don't know if that's allowed because I don't know if movement works, but
I mean,
If so,
if you're using your action for it, then I would say
Yeah.
yes.
okay, sick. Because I haven't used my action this turn. I just used my movement and bonus action to get to the spot. So
Okay,
you'd allow
then yeah,
that?
I would say if you're holding your action for it, then yeah.
Okay, shit. Yeah, that's what I'll do then.
Wesley, who is watching Allegro, and Everly can even hear under his breath, like, please be careful.
Gross.
During Pride Month, Phoenix, during Pride
I think
Month.
he's
Whoa.
saying, please be careful, Rook.
Be specific.
I feel like he's saying, please be careful, Rook.
No one heard you, Everly. You cut out entirely. Everly, you're up.
I'm gonna hold my action to help someone to the plane if they get close enough.
Got you. Everyone's ready to, like, get on the plane. They're like, let's go, let's go. GO2, 510 is going to run over. Georgie's going to attack you.
What if I ask nicely?
Then he'll attack with advantage.
Okay, I ask meanly.
Ah, there you go. It misses.
Yeah!
It is Rook's turn. What is he going to do? He'll take his free action to go ahead and recall the last goblin, or the final two goblins. He's going to say, I'm not letting any of you escape here alive. And you watch as the nanites begin to form a large creature.
Oh no.
Directly in front, or directly on the runway where you are standing.
Nanite Tarask.
As you see this
Would say that.
creature begin to take shape, you watch as its large limbs, its toothy maw, and its beating wings begin
You
to
are
appear.
not putting us. We are level 3. You are not putting us up against a fucking dragon.
It's a bat, guys.
It's
That's
a bird.
all.
It's a
Large
plane.
eagle, perhaps. Maybe a condor.
It's just a really big bat.
The bat? Look out! It's gonna give us COVID.
Wait! It's fucking Mothman, bro!
Again?
It's Mothman's final evolution. Moth woman. He transitioned. They transitioned.
She transitioned.
That's the thing about Mothman is Mothman's a cryptid, so he transitions to a woman but refuses to go by different pronouns because his rules aren't ours. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, gender is a construct, and just because you
It's
use
the brand.
just because you use he/him pronouns doesn't mean you're a man.
That's what I'm saying. And to the Mothman, like that's just
He is
he's just-
Mothman,
that's how
but
he
does
works.
not mean he's a man by our gender norms, obviously.
Precise, exactly.
Preach.
There it is.
It's almost like the trans
Donald Trump's
person
not a
understands being
bomb
trans.
this third call.
So it's
It's all the same in the chrysalis.
It's all the same with Chrysalis.
it's not a dragon.
Oh, it's Mothman?
It still has its toothy maw. claws and talons hit the ground as you watch its wings spread. It is a rock.
Oh, that's somehow worse.
Is it sedimentary?
I'm afraid it's igneous.
No!
Oh, we're doomed.
You all
Rock
shudder
was
in
out of
fear
combat.
as Dwayne Johnson lands.
Dwayne the Rock.
That's John Cena.
Yeah, no. But
Oh
you
no,
can't
there's
see
an
it.
invisible one too.
Wait, how would you know?
Rook
'Cause you
looks
did
at
the John
you,
Cena
Praetor,
theme.
and
Ba,
he
ba,
just
ba,
smirks.
ba.
He says, "Doesn't matter now, because once my rock gets its turn, I'm destroying the plane."
You're
We
a
gotta
little,
take this guy out.
Dave, you're a little shit.
No, you.
Got him.
Allegro, you're up.
All right. Well, fuck. I don't even know what to do here. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, this is going to be
25, 30.
this is going to be
35,
interesting.
40, 45, 50, 55, 60. That's all my movement.
You're running straight towards the giant bird.
I don't know what do you want me to do, DM? Actually, can I go
No,
back?
I'm describing what you're doing.
Oh. Wait, I have an idea. Hold on, can I go back, DM? Can I go back to my original place? If allowed.
Okay.
Okay, so I was like here, I think. Yeah. Upon seeing the giant bird,
You go, never mind.
here's what I'm thinking, gang. So I have a plane. It has propellers that are currently running.
Are you gonna
You're not
Indiana
thinking
Jones
what
this motherfucker?
But
Accelerate
then
to
aren't you
ramming
gonna give him
speed.
the- Wait. But then aren't you gonna freaking like JetBlue the engines?
I don't think the plane survives that if you do that. It's a good thought
Wait.
if we didn't need to keep the plane, but
It's made out of nanites, so you could risk it.
It's made out. It's not
Right.
real. You know what? He's gonna see that and he's gonna go, shit, and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Can I get in the plane, DM?
I did
yes.
say I was readying my action.
Yeah, no, Everly's ready. Everly's gonna give me a
Okay.
boost. He's gonna like get into the seat. Hey DM, what would it be to accelerate my plane into this bird?
But isn't the thing gonna be open like next turn?
No, it's 4 rounds. It's been 2.
It's been 2. It's still got 2 more rounds before the hangar door.
if we can take care of Rook, I'm pretty sure the rock goes away.
Probably, yeah.
An alternative. Yeah.
Hello.
I don't know how. Probably not that close to doing that, but
On this
DM?
turn,
It's a
you
thought.
could go ahead and begin to accelerate the plane. It will begin to move. Anyone else who's outside of the plane, though, may also get caught up in some of this disaster.
I like to point out that they can't get caught on the propellers because those propellers are too high.
Right. But one of them
Well-
could get run over.
They'll
Yeah.
see the plane coming. They'll see the plane coming.
You think George would be able
can
to
George move out of the
get
way
the
though? Do you
way?
think?
George can see the plane coming. He'll figure it out. Allegro is
I
going.
mean, it is literally my only superpower is foresight. So if I don't see the plane coming,
Yeah, no,
I deserve to
he's
die.
got this. It's in his superhero name. Bloodhound is gonna hop into the seat and push the plane to like drive, basically.
All right, you tell it to begin to move forward. On your next turn, it will begin to move. It will be able to move halfway across the map, and then on the next turn, it will move fully across the map.
Okay, DM, do you have
gonna
a
need a
plane?
plane now.
Yeah, get a go get a plane. You're like, Allegro won't use this plane as a weapon. Allegro, I'm gonna use the plane as a weapon.
I was like, dang it. add that one.
Accelerating
Doesn't
to
look like
ramming
it's gonna add that
speed.
one.
Accelerating range,
Well,
dude. It's a good plan, guys. It's a great plan, even.
Is
hey
it?
DM, would I be able to turn Rook to face my party?
Put him in the path of the
Um,
propeller.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Put him in the plane! Kill the pig, spill its blood.
Hold on 1 second. It's the Rock's turn anyway. So on your turn,
Oh.
Crater, you'll be able to turn him. But
Oh,
it is
we're so
the
dead.
Rock's turn. And he had been given a directive to destroy the plane. So Allegro,
Yeah?
you push the plane forward as the Rock flies overhead everybody. Landing in front of the plane.
He's not
How
close
far-
iteugh yet. He's not close enough to hit us, at
Because
least.
you said it would be on the next turn. It would be halfway through the map. No.
Yeah.
Let me see, because he was here. Hold on. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, he's got more movement.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. He gets to move right here.
That's not close enough. That's not 5 feet.
That he doesn't need to be 5 feet.
Fuck.
Oh no.
Fuck. Can I use my reaction to give him disadvantage?
And you're gonna go plane. Watch out.
Technically, I can. There's no rule against it.
That's fair. That's fair.
The real question is,
well,
Especially
can,
since you're the one piloting it, I guess.
can I beat?
He would warn Dolf.
Can you beat his AC is the real question.
The answer's absolutely not. Let's see. Okay, 20.
Technically, all
20?
nanites have the
That's when he
Okay.
beats the AC.
Yes.
It's like nanites
Hell
have
yeah,
the
bro.
same AC regardless of the form that they take.
Yeah, nanites have the same AC, right?
They take on all the statistics of these D&D-esque creatures.
That's delicious. I'm so happy we're fighting a fucking rock. And you know what? This happens in Curse of Strahd if DMs are bad and let their players go to a certain location. Reminding me of home.
The Rock has disadvantage on this attack.
Okay.
I still
So
can't
like a
find a
plus
plane.
10.
Do you want me to make, here, I'll make a plane token. Hold on.
Yeah, get me the super fortress. If you can make that into a token, that would be incredible.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me get a good picture of Fifi. Oh, yeah, Fifi, looking good.
We're
Gotta get a
going to
good
The pictures and copyright, is it?
We're going to give the
No.
plane an AC of 15, and I'm gonna give it.
Hey, DM,
Let's see,
why does
I'm
a
gonna give it
plane have a
100 hit
lower
points.
AC than... No, it's the same AC as me. Never mind.
Let's
mean, it's
say
a big
bigger
target.
bigger creatures tend to have lower AC because they're easier to hit. But I'm gonna give it 100 HP. We're gonna see if this hits at disadvantage.
Okay, DM. I got you a gift.
That hits,
Fuck.
and it does a quarter of the hit points of damage to the plane.
Oh my god.
Allegro,
Yep.
you watch the maw of the rock just open, and it clamps down onto the front of the plane, and you watch as the beak skewers through the top of the plane and the bottom of it,
Yep.
where the cockpit is,
Yep.
and then release.
I need 2 water bottles thrown at the DM, please.
I need water bottles.
reload.
No, I'm not
Oh,
giving you
wait.
one. I'm not giving you the water bottles.
I need 3.
Make it 3.
I need 4, actually.
My God.
Hey DM,
I love
I'm
this
just
from you.
gonna let you know something about Twitch. You get 200 every time you watch an hour of content.
That's why I've got your stream going right now.
Yeah.
I have another 17.9k points here.
Oh God. Oh, she's gathering water bottles.
I was saying, I
we need
was saying
4.
a high
4 is
price
the
for
number.
your sake.
All right, I'm downloading Fifi right now, so I have the actual thing to add on when I.
Downloading
Me too.
Fifi is crazy.
You wouldn't download
Ow.
a plane, would you?
Yes.
Four.
A couple of those didn't feel very good.
Well, I apologize.
Call a color if you get uncomfortable, DM.
You're welcome, guys. I'll be here all week.
7.
That
7.
is not a color.
Pineapple,
I don't know
pineapple.
Pineapple.
You only had 4 hit points?
Mm.
Can Everly use
Pineapple,
their
pineapple.
regeneration on the plane?
Yeah, can I
No. Everly has been arguing that they should be able to use their regeneration on other people, and I'm like, no, it's a power specifically for you.
No, when you give me the ability to take HP from someone else, I feel like that should work in reverse. It's the same logic, just backwards. I feel like it should work.
George, are you still awake or are you asleep?
I'm awake. Sorry, I was feeding my cat. I'm back. Sorry.
Hell yeah. I was just making sure.
No, I'm here.
You got those
I'm
Red
here.
The
Bulls,
Rock
right?
No,
is
I drank a
now-
full Red Bull.
going to make an attack
Hell
with its
yeah.
talons against the
On
plane.
Oh, what?
It gets 2 attacks?
It does. It makes 2 attacks, one with its beak, one with its talons. And that's a 31 to hit, and it deals 27 more damage.
It's half
Oh
health.
my god.
The plane
It-
is now below half health.
It's starting
Shit.
to rip
We
off the top.
we have to kill Rook. We have to
You
kill
watch
Rook, guys.
as it flaps its wings, and the talons grab onto the plane, and then begin to claw out the metal from the surrounding hull.
Yeah, because
Oh my
this
God.
thing is gonna release this dust on us.
Yeah,
George, you're up.
we don't want that, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hobble forwards another 10 feet. I'm a fighter, so I have action surge. So I'm gonna, with my broken body that's barely working, half my face isn't working. So I'm gonna try to sound cool when I say this, but it'll probably not sound as cool as I think. And I'll be like, "Come here, you stupid bum!" And then I'm going to like level.
Sound like
my,
Sylvester Stallone.
I wish I
So-
sounded that good.
George, were you here when Hank said that they went next to their rifle and are trying?
Yeah.
We're trying to like verbal command
yes,
there. All right.
yes. Don't worry. So I'm gonna take a pot shot at the rock to try to just not to damage it. I want to aim at a part of
Can I
it.
can I
or
use my
put it in
message?
a
Can
wa-
I use my voice as a free action? I can say stuff as a free action, right?
What are you wanting to say?
Kill his controller, not the nanobite. Kill Rook.
Yeah, I'm distracting the bird. I'm attempting to. I want to shoot at
to
it.
shoot the rock would be a normal attack.
Right, it would be 30, but to shoot the other, I would be.
To
a
shoot
disadvantage,
Rook, it
right?
would be disadvantage.
No, but it's
Yeah,
it's
okay.
the nanobots. Is the thing is I don't think it'd be distracted because it's not a creature. It is
Yeah.
nanobots, so there's no distraction.
Received an order to destroy the plane, yeah.
It's not a creature. It's
I mean,
You
either
wanna
I
give me
like
another water bottle
definitely
to
hit
throw at
this,
me?
or I probably miss
Wait.
it.
Oh, hang on. Wait. Hold up.
Like, there's no way I'm hitting Rook, and I might hit fucking Flint if I miss.
Can you imagine just shooting Flint in the back?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to blast Flint. He's holding on to Rook right now, basically.
Hang on. George, I just sent you something.
All right, hold on.
Tell me what you think about that. I don't want to say it out loud yet, because...
So okay, so I've been thinking about that. I've been
Yeah.
wondering if that would work. DM, the virus that I put into Hank, could that
Mhm.
be? Could I put that into the rock? Because it's like it's technically it was part of my it was software that was in my firmware. I didn't like throw it in that bitch in the recycling bin. Like it's still in me. or if it's not, I have direct access to its like file composition because it's in Hank and I'm using it. So could I copy it and like upload it to the rock? Or even better, could I upload it to Rook?
Since Hank is the one that has it in his system, if he can get to the rock, then yes.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson, you
But
say?
it will require contesting hacking checks.
And is there any way I could do like a specific attack that's less about damage and more about distraction, or is it just like a flat, like I would be willing to forego any damage to just attack this thing in a way that could distract it if it's like at like a contested roll.
Give me an insight check. Well,
12.
it's worth a shot, but because the thing is still being controlled by Rook, even if you don't actively hit Rook, him being in danger could potentially send a signal to the rock to defend its
All right.
defend its owner.
Then I would like to take back what I said to the bird. Instead of "fuck you, bird" or whatever I said, I would like to be like, does Polly want a cracker? Cause he's got 'em and I'm about to eat 'em all. And then I'm gonna shoot at the guy. I'm gonna
Damn.
Classic badass superhero line right there.
That's right, because I'm about to eat them all.
I'm about to eat the crackers. Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's straight from an Avengers movie.
Yeah, what do you mean? It's yeah.
Word
deadass.
for word.
Sorry, yeah, you're right. You guys caught me. My bad.
Copyright.
Plagiarizing Iron Man, I think.
That was Iron Man 3, right?
Wait, which one's the one with the?
Iron Man 3: Revenge of the Sith, right?
Oh my god.
Ah, yeah.
Did you guys ever see Iron Man 4: Tropic Thunder?
Tropic Thunder is insane.
I thought that was Iron Man 0.
Iron Man 0: Tropic
What's
Thunder.
going on,
I'm a dude disguised as another dude.
Pretending to be another dude.
There we go. My bad. 15 second there. That's a miss. And then I would
Yeah.
like to use. Would it be an action or a bonus action to pick up the rifle?
It would be an free object interaction.
Okay, then I would like to have Hank's hands pick up his rifle, and take a now. Can I use the rifle twice with my action surge?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then I would like to take 2 shots at Rook.
Hell
The
yeah.
issue is I don't have anything. Can Hank just do these attack rolls because I just don't have anything remotely close to what his rifle can do?
But then the
Yeah, it
modifier
would-
would be +2, then wouldn't it?
My to hit is +6.
So then you would need to up it 2 more. It would have to be +8.
Okay, let me do that then.
So when you
Just
do the
do-
attack, just do dash B
Minus
plus
B.
2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
And then your rifle. Let's see. Do you have it? I think it's a straight roll
Yeah, I
Oh.
don't think I have advantage or disadvantage.
because
'Cause it's,
80 foot range up
80
to
foot.
240.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're within 80.
Cool. All right, I'll take that shot.
So it'd just be a straight roll.
All right.
15's gonna hit. Does 7 damage.
Damn.
The 10's gonna miss.
Yeah, that's fair. Then my held
Oh.
action would trigger, and I.
You rolled a 2 on die. You misfired.
Oh shit. It's a misfire, so it jams up or something.
Let me double check the misfire rules.
That sucks.
Firearm properties. This is the
Caught
first
in the-
misfire, guys.
What a time
Whenever you
too.
make an attack roll with a firearm, and the dice roll equal to or lower than the weapon's misfire score, the weapon misfires. The attack misses, and the weapon cannot be used again until you spend an action to try to repair it. To repair your firearm, you must make a successful Tinkerer's Tools check.
Gotcha.
DC 8 plus the misfire score.
Oh shit.
So it needs to be 10.
Cool.
If your check fails, the weapon is broken and must be mended out of combat at a quarter of the cost of the firearm.
Wait.
Oh my
Creatures who use-
god.
Creatures who use firearms without being proficient increase the weapon's misfire score by 1.
So then, if
Gotcha.
it would be his misfire DC, wouldn't it be 2 plus 6, which would be 8?
No, misfire is
No, it's
just
like on the
2.
die, yeah.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
So
Because then I would never be able to
unfortunately-
misfire. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, your gun jams up now.
Shit.
Do you have Tinkerer's Tools or proficiency with them?
I have proficiency with them. I don't know if I
Then I
have
would
them.
say if you have proficiency with them, you would have a way to try to unjam a gun.
Yeah,
Meaning,
like you just kind of
as
toggle
an
the forward
action-
assist.
yeah, as an action, whenever you gain control of your hands again,
Yeah.
you'll be able to try to fix it. But if you fail the roll, then the weapon's broken and it has to be repaired.
Gotcha. Okay.
And your held action goes off now, right?
Right around
Your held
30 feet
action
back
was
towards.
to- yeah, was to run towards the bird now.
Alright. So that puts me. I guess that. Thank you.
At the end of your turn. George.
Me already? Wait, how?
He misfired.
George's turn? Yeah.
Yeah. You used your action and then your action search to shoot twice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's at
I'm
the end of
done.
your turn. All right.
Yeah, I don't got anything else.
Flint, you're up. You're only 5 feet in the air, but you see this giant bird attacking the plane.
All right. So Flint knows that this guy summoned it, right? So
Yes.
he's gonna move 20 feet up and but 25 feet forward, so that way, and then he's gonna move Rook in front of him, so that way he's facing the propellers.
Oh my god, drop him in the
Okay.
propellers.
Okay.
Now he's
like-
going to use.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, but this is the only way. And then he's going to use his action to use magnify. Would magnify gravity knock him out of my hands?
Could potentially, because it would also force you to the ground.
Well, I could do it just in front of me, and it would only affect him.
That's true, but it would force him to the ground.
Yeah. I'd have to like gamble if he could like pass the save, which it's a low save, and
He also has low strength and like.
yeah, but
body
mine's a con
stats.
save.
Okay.
He
that's
might
true.
he might
I
have
guess-
high con for his Well, he will be going like 20 feet down though. So
25, because you said you fly up 20 more feet.
oh yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna fly the full 25 feet upwards to be 30 feet high,
Oh, God.
and then I'm going to
you
use
have 50 feet. Oh, can you move?
halved.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's halved. So you're 30 feet in the air.
So,
The plane's
I'm gonna-
definitely not that high. But,
oh wait, the plane's not that high. How high is it though?
I mean, a plane's not 3 stories high.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, how tall is this hangar, by the way?
The hangar's upwards to 100 feet tall.
All right, and how tall is Fifi?
That's what we're finding out.
Fifi is 27 feet high. She's 27 feet height. Like,
If
she
she's
is.
27 feet height, I know the propellers reach a bit above that then. So actually at 30 feet would be like just at the tops of the propellers.
All right, and I'm going to hold my action to use magnify gravity for when the plane comes this way. Wait, you said it'll be halfway through the map, right?
Yes.
All right.
Meaning
Well,
you'd be like
it's-
right in front of it.
Yeah.
Wait, which way is halfway through the map? Like, how far would it be? This? Like this?
It would be, yeah, it would be right there.
All right, so then I'm gonna hold my action to move 25 feet forward for when this plane is. Wait, is Lily go first or is this Rook first?
Rook.
Fuck.
Just fly as high as you can and drop him.
He is flying as high as he can currently. Because moving
Alright,
while
yeah.
grappling gives you half movement.
All right, I'm gonna hold my action to dash him into this plane propeller.
Okay.
So as soon as I can get him or within range, so like even if the plane is moving, I'm going to like fly and then drop him into this thing.
You know there's a risk you could get caught in it too.
Yep. That's one I have to take.
It's at the end of your turn.
Yep, that is my turn.
This is a high risk, high reward situation, guys. Could be really good.
Or really bad.
Or really bad. Hank, you're up.
All right. Well, so the thing is, I definitely have the movement speed to reach the rock and attempt to upload. It's just I don't know that that's
You
a
don't
thing I
know.
can do. I have no idea. So
Would you
George
just
have
try to hit
call
it?
out to you and tell you.
that's
if
oh,
he
I mean
hits it,
that's
he's
what I
gonna-
mean.
He's just gonna kick it because he can't move his arms on his own.
I can't. Yeah, that's the problem. I mean,
Can I say to Hank, get to the rock?
that thing's gonna tear me apart. We have to kill Rook.
Trust me.
That's an insight check, right?
Go for it.
Whatever the opposite of cheesing is, I'm doing it right now, bro.
Cringing?
Yeah, I guess.
11.
I'm gonna leave that up to you.
Yeah, I don't know.
George could roll persuasion.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's.
Ooh.
I think that's a good.
Yeah, because he's
Yeah.
not deceiving you or anything.
No,
Yeah,
it
George,
truly
give me
is.
persuasion.
Well,
But what?
he is, but not in this context.
A 12.
That's perception. That's
Wait,
perception,
oh,
my guy. Persuasion.
Persuasion. I'm
not
pretty sure
purse.
you have a bonus to
Well,
persuasion.
wish no one
You
had
don't.
brought that up. That's an L.
Would you just say why?
I can't, bro. I can't.
There's a virus in you, and you need to get to it.
I can't do it. I can't. Guys, I'm fucked if I
You-
do that, guys.
You fully can. You could.
You absolutely can.
But it. Oh. It's the question of will
RP
you?
implications.
Yeah, yeah.
Will you?
Okay,
Will
wait,
you?
DM. Okay, DM. Can I do an insight check on the general situation and be like, if I don't, like, if I fail right now in persuading Hank to do this, how fucked are? Like, do I realize in this moment I either need to come clean or we're fucked, or do I feel as though I could still kind of finagle this without fully admitting my own part in it?
Give me an insight check.
Okay. Oh.
No comma.
Thank you.
Apostrophe.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
18's pretty good.
As if your foresight is kicking in, you look around the battlefield as if everything is in slow motion. You watch as the rock is tearing apart this plane. You watch as Crater is flying Rook towards the plane. But he's not sure if you'd get there in time before the plane would be destroyed. Hank wants to trust you, but doesn't know why he should run there when he's in this situation. At this moment, it could go either way. You could come clean to Hank and potentially take control of the rock, preventing the plane from getting destroyed any further. Or you can risk it and just hope that everything turns out fine.
And if he gets to that thing, I can put the virus in it.
And then it would be contesting hacking checks between you and Rook.
Okay.
Oh, between you and Rook.
Okay. Here's what I'll say. I cannot get to the plane in the amount of time that Hank can, and I think that's probably visibly obvious to everyone. Crater can get in the plane very quickly because he can fly. So I think I will.
You're basically the Christmas Story's little Timmy without a crutch.
Straight up, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna lock eyes with Hank, and I'm gonna be like, I need you to trust me. If you can touch that, if you can get close enough to the rock to put your hand on it, I can handle it from there. Once you do, get in the plane, call for Crater, and get the hell out of here.
With this insight, would he know that like Crater's intention is to throw him into the plane propellers?
Yeah, I would say he could actively see you like flying him towards the plane.
I just know that you two can get to the plane before I can. It's gonna take me a lot longer.
How is touching that thing going to do anything? We need to kill Rook. Did you not hear me?
Hold on, wait. Let me check the map real quick. I want to see how close to each other we are. Can I know technically I've used my movement. Can I use my 10 movement to walk up to Hank and put my hand on his shoulder? Like limp up to him and put my hand on his shoulder and look.
I can walk up to you. I have the movement speed.
Okay, cool.
Because it is my turn, so.
Yeah.
All right, so you come up, I grab your shoulder, and I look in your eyes and I go, I can't explain anything now. I just need you to know that what I'm about to do is gonna work. And if I don't do it, we're all dead.
Can I roll an insight check here? Is this... I know I've already rolled one, but...
Go for it.
It's just like... looking into his eyes, trying to like... decipher what it is that he's...
Kiss. Sorry.
Fuck, that's 21.
There's definitely something he's not telling. But he is begging for your trust at this moment.
Fine, but we're talking after this. Make it out of here. You tell me what you know.
Once we're safe, I'll tell you everything. Now go!
You fucking better.
Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
15, 20. Oh, sorry. There we go.
Gang confirmed.
45,
And they were boys,
30.
and they were kissing.
And they were boys.
Bonus action, movement. It's 5, 10. I'm within 5 feet of the rock. Try and...
On George's
do I need to make
turn.
a... Oh, wait, right, okay.
George's turn.
Hang on, let me...
Your arms.
Yeah, let me move around then. So that's 15, 20... Oh, I cannot control my character. I was just trying to get around to the other side of it to move here. So that I'm...
There you go.
A little bit closer to the bay door. Oh, thank you. So, using the full movement, but still being within range of the rock.
Wesley is like, come on.
Could
Beverly.
Wesley just like ram the controllers forward?
The
Or Shade?
controllers are forward. Because Allegro's
damn.
in the pilot seat. Everly, are you still just kind of like waiting to help people?
Yeah.
How
you
damage
could
is
always you could always attack the rock.
Or Rook. Get that pistol.
That's true. Yeah, can I drop my dagger and still pull out my pistol?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I need to move to be able to shoot Rook?
No, I would say because of how big the bird is, you can
Okay.
shoot like around it.
Okay. Well, let's see what happens.
It's gonna be a disadvantage though. 'Cause
Disadvantage?
You are,
Shoot.
yeah, because you're far enough away.
Okay, well then let me roll again.
Let me see
Where's-
what your misfire score is too.
A 1.
Okay, so that means it'll be a 2 for you since you are not proficient with firearms.
Well, it's not a 2.
But you're rolling with disadvantage. And you're gonna misfire.
That's a 1.
Yep.
Nice little story.
You drop your dagger, pull out your pistol, and it immediately misfires.
Doth thou
Yep.
want an omen?
Doth
Do you
thou
want
want
an
an
omen?
omen?
I'll take that 1, and you get to reroll for free.
When
but
I
I get to use that
reroll,
1 on you later.
would I have to re-roll at disadvantage again?
You just roll again and take the new lower 2. Meaning you would
I would
take
take
the
the
6 and
4.
still you could take the 6 and still miss, but it wouldn't jam the gun.
I think I'll deal with the misfire.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's probably better.
Yeah.
Then is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
It is now Rook's turn. Rook's gonna go, oh no you don't! And he's gonna activate his stun arm and he's gonna try to attack Flint.
I would like to use my ability.
This is it.
How
Don't
far?
worry.
Isn't there a distance for your ability, or
There's
is anyone
no
can see?
distance. I just have to see him. You
That's
didn't give
right.
me a distance, and that's.
No, that's good.
Let's not brag,
Listen.
please.
I'm terrified.
this.
Anyway,
Just- My
okay.
character might die. Wish
Okay.
me luck.
Come on.
Disadvantage.
Come on.
He's gonna just.
Come on! What the fuck? Oh my god.
Oh,
It doesn't
no.
pass.
No, it doesn't. Oh fuck.
How about this? I'll make a slight exception for this moment. Allegro,
Yeah.
do you want an omen?
No! What is your
Doesn't he already
obsession?
have one? His name is Wesley.
That's his name is Wesley. Funny story. I want to just point this out. DM constantly is offering me omens, and I think it's because he hates me.
No.
You know what? Fuck it. Give me an omen.
You have an omen.
Don't.
Reroll again.
Fuck me.
Oh my god, no.
Hey,
Hey
Allegro.
guys,
Do you want
I'm
an
gonna-
omen?
Yeah, sure. Give me another one. Let's stack it on. Linnea had 3 at one point. Might as well let Allegro. Come on, give me.
please don't be a 7. Please don't be a 7.
Do I get another one, DM?
Go for it.
Thanks.
I'm making
Delicious.
exceptions here because it's fun.
God.
Nat 20.
There we go.
Hey!
I'm gonna
There
go ahead
we
and use an
go!
omen there. So omen counter though. Allegro has 3 and George has 3.
Wait, no, Allegro has 2. Where's my other omen from?
Wait, what? How do I
you had
have
one
them?
early in the campaign, and there was something that happened with you, George, if I remember. And I was like,
No,
I can
no,
let
I
you do
have
this,
not
but you
said
take
it.
3 omens.
I don't think I've said a yes to you in this campaign about an omen.
I'm pretty sure you have because I've had it marked in here that you've had 1 and George has had 3,
Damn.
and now you
well,
have 3.
See, I told y'all we had to match with the Linnea. It works.
But I will allow that 20, and he will have disadvantage.
It's not even like he doesn't hit, it's just disadvantage.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, he only has a +3 to hit though, so it will actually hopefully count.
Let's just see the dice.
Flint, watch out! He's gonna hit you!
What? Critical
Now
failure.
what?
Let's fucking go!
What happens with a crit 1, DM? What happens with the crit 1? He lost concentration last time on his nanos. That feels like a good thing to happen with the crit 1, don't you think?
Can the hacking end?
With a crit 1, the rock begins to thrash wildly in a way that it bumps into Hank, causing his arm to come into contact with the rock. George, give me a hacking check.
Come on, George. Come on, George.
Do it.
Rook will be making a hacking check as well at disadvantage.
Okay, so no, I also had a question about this though.
Yeah.
For the hacking checks for this thing, I guess it's not my turn, so it wouldn't matter. But I had an idea for my turn, so I guess we get to my turn. But what would I do for the hacking check?
It would be an intelligence check.
Okay.
So for you, I don't know what it would be.
Nice.
Mine
We got a
all.
5.
Do you want to take it over? No, I'm just kidding.
Hey,
No,
He
no,
already has 3.
do you want an omen?
Like, can George give control back to Hank with the virus too?
Well, so
Still
I had an
under the
idea.
shutdown command.
Could I see if my idea might work? I've got
What's
my
your idea?
hyperthyroxine, right?
Uh-huh.
I was thinking I could take like 3 of them. The disadvantage would be after this turn, I'm immediately knocked unconscious and I cannot do anything else afterwards. But with it, I could do one of 2 things. I could either get advantage with my hacking checks, or I could just essentially get the rock to focus me.
Well, the thing is, to take one of them is a bonus action. And you're suggesting taking 3. And it's not your turn yet. But if that's what you want to do, who's to say I'm going to deny that one? Because that rule pool sounds pretty fun. So, go ahead and remove 3 of them from your sheet.
Roger.
You will fall under the effect of haste, but rapid haste. And I will let you re-roll with advantage.
And I'm also okay with just making it so the rock just like focuses me and just kills me so they can leave. I would prefer that to rolling with advantage if possible, but if not, then I will.
That probably wouldn't happen with the
cool.
drugs.
Although
Well,
I was also going to say,
he touched it, so I could like.
I was also going to say, is it possible for me to give him the help action there? Like in the hacking check? I guess I don't know if I don't have proficiency in hacking though, so probably not.
Yeah, so probably not.
And his arms are shut down.
Yeah, so there's no way for you to actually help.
I
other
guess,
than
yeah,
touch.
that's fair. Okay.
But I'm letting George go re-roll the whole thing with advantage for injecting himself with 3 things of hyperthyroxine.
That's crazy, by the way.
Wish me luck, because I'm out after this. My whole body.
It sounds like he's is like overdosing on a weight
Oh
loss.
I'm
drug.
my
going to
God.
actually kill
Oh
myself.
my god.
What the fuck?
We can't make those jokes on stream. Don't make those jokes on stream, but woof.
Oh.
You want an
George?
omen?
You
Give
want
me,
an
all
omen?
of them. Give me the omens, please. I will take those.
Oh my God.
You now have 4
my
omens. Go ahead and
God.
re-roll.
Dude, me and George
Just a
are dealing in
shade.
omens.
Oh my god. What?
That was
Hit the nat 20, bro. Hit the nat 20.
Why? Why, bro?
Come on, you got this, you got this, you got this.
the dice are telling
One
a
in
story,
a-
guys. I think they want you to lose.
I don't like this story.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, bro. Listen, y'all, I love role-playing games, but I think the only role that George is playing is the fucking victim. What the hell?
George, do you want another omen?
Yes. Fuck it, give me 2.
Go ahead and
Legendary
reroll.
run.
He's never
George
getting
now has
another nat
5
20 in this
omens.
campaign.
Oh my god.
They're like physically affecting my health.
This is insane, dude.
Oh my God,
Please.
what?
Stop.
What is happening? What is happening?
This feels illegal.
Hey
This
George,
feels-
you want another omen?
I will not be. Well, there was a crit 1 in there. George, do you want another omen?
Guys, if I'm not here next session, you know why. I'm gonna be in Costa
Oh
Rica.
my god.
Avoiding this. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god!
That's a 9 pass.
That's better.
Does a 9
That's
pass?
I
better.
cannot roll above a 10.
It's got to be against rooks at disadvantage.
Roll a
I'm pretty sure Rook has like a plus 12 or shit. Start.
Rook does have a plus 12,
He can't fail
Yeah,
it.
you
George is
Wow.
rolling his hacking checks like he's in
but that
Cancun
plus
already.
12 is to his intelligence saving throws.
Right, okay, okay.
What the
He has a plus
fuck?
7 for his intelligence.
Can you
So he could roll a 1, and that's the only thing. Whoa,
And
I mean,
2.
George, you've rolled like 6. Well, I don't know if. I guess meets and beats it though.
No, 1 plus 7 is. Oh wait, 2
Why
plus 7
the
is 9.
fuck am I paying
Yeah.
you, bro? This is
What did I do?
Why the fuck am I paying you? Is crazy.
Listen to me. I just gave you 3 separate chances. It's not my
No.
fault.
Yeah, bro.
You're rolling like
no,
crap.
no.
Yeah,
of
to be
course,
fair,
that
bro,
doesn't
you
make
rolled
sense.
1,
bro.
2, 3, 4,
What the-
5, 6,
Oh!
7, 8,
Oh!
9 dice, bro.
Oh,
Wait,
it's content. Yo.
It's disadvantage.
it worked.
Disadvantage. 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 He has
Yeah, you did
disadvantage.
roll a
What is it?
disadvantage.
Come on. Roll lower. Roll a 1. Roll a 1. Roll a 1. Yes! Yes! Yes!
No
yes!
fucking way.
Yes!
No
yes!
fucking way.
Yes!
No
Yes!
way!
Yes! Yes!
George, you out hack Omen's greatest hacker.
Oh my god!
You have full control of the rock.
Oh my god. Bro, it took like 4 omens to make that happen. Jesus
Make it
Christ.
Make it eat him. Make it eat him. Oh my god.
Oh
George, are
my
you still
God.
there? Or did you crash out?
Guys, I'm giving.
George is in the closet. George is gone.
We thought George was in the closet. Yes.
Bro,
What are these rolls, guys?
what in the
Oh my
what?
god.
The dice. Tell a story.
Oh my god. Okay. I would Okay, if with that, I would like to make it so that. Can I make the rock attack me on the way to attacking him?
Why do you want to get attacked by the rock?
To make it not seem like I'm an evil person. It's like, oh, if it attacks me, you know, I probably wasn't, you know what I mean? Like I wasn't totally in control there. But if it's just like somehow he
So-
took control of the giant metal bird and made it attack people, I'm very clearly able to control Hank. Which
On your turn, you'll be able to control it, but you
Okay,
do
cool.
have full control of it. Of
Okay,
course, no
sounds
one
good.
knows you have full control of it yet.
yes.
And it is Allegro's turn.
Oh, I was crashing out, guys. Sorry. Whew.
That was
Now we're on
insane.
part 2 of the
Insane.
risky play.
That was
I haven't
actually
felt-
just insane.
I don't even know how like this is like I've unlocked like a new emotion. Anxiety heightened.
I'm guessing George is still in the. I mean, it doesn't matter. I said I pushed it forward last turn. The plane moves.
Yep.
Now it's
The
time for
plane.
part 2, baby.
Begins to move, and the rock moves with the plane.
That's fine.
You guys ready to see the size of this plane?
Yeah. Fifi's huge, yeah.
I'm gonna move it to the halfway point.
And
Good
then Flint's held
lord.
action goes off.
Is George okay?
Insane.
I was about to say I'm dead, right? The
George?
plane's on top of me.
George, I need a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage from you.
Can I point something out?
Oh my god.
Can I point something out?
Uh-huh.
Landing gear are not the entire plane.
I understand that, but
How
he
tall-
only has one
There, I'm
functioning
literally
leg.
standing exactly
No,
where
but-
the
but
landing
I don't
gear is.
know
I'm
how-
like right under
No,
one of the
but
wings.
Fifi, when moving, unless he's right under, because if you look at pictures, you can stand underneath Fifi when her landing gear are out.
Yeah.
Like, hold on.
And what about the back of the plane that's open?
No, this is what Fifi looks like.
I mean, the landing gear could still
I'm
run
definitely
you
getting
over.
run over by that
Correct.
bitch.
Yeah,
Would
you could still
he
get-
be under a
It would be
landing
perfect
gear?
in the center,
Can we
though,
roll?
like,
Can we roll like a luck check to see if he's under a landing gear?
Where he's placed, I'm
I
still
think this is
having
why
him
we're doing the
roll
dexterity just
dexterity
so
save
Yeah.
at disadvantage.
All right, so that's the first one.
But you're gonna pass.
That's disadvantage.
Oh
He's
wait,
rolling it.
that's not
This,
a
I'm at
disadvantage.
this. I'm at this. All right.
That's
Well,
That was a
I mean,
check.
Yeah.
there we
You're gonna
go.
pass.
George is on a
Hey.
legendary run after all those omens. Unless
we're gonna
It's
say
gonna
as
be
the
great
plane is
'cause
passing
DM's
by
gonna
for
be
you,
like,
Hank, Wesley's
just hit
gonna
me with
like
all of
lock
them at once
arms
and
onto
just
you
insta-kill
and
me.
just pull you up onto the plane.
Okay, yeah, that works.
What about me?
You're already on the plane.
Emily, you're on the plane.
Yeah, you
What?
were-
I was
you were-
waiting outside to
No,
help
you were like at the hangar. You're good. You had your action prepped. You're fine.
Okay.
I thought you shot from like inside the plane. That's why you had disadvantage.
So George, you're
No.
basically like at the side of the plane right now, so the hangar is gonna like pass by you. So on your turn, you may be able to hop onto the plane.
Roger that.
Now, DM, it is you and I, isn't it?
Hank can fly.
It's
Wait,
the Rock's turn.
My held action goes.
Yeah, held action goes.
Oh, that's right.
Flint can fly. Flint can fly. Flint can fly after us. It'll be fine.
And remember,
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 into his propeller. Because you said that it would.
You can go diagonal and you'll definitely get the propeller.
Yeah. It would go right there. Flint.
Yep.
Because of how risky this maneuver is, I will also need a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage from you.
Oh wait, that's control. So S Dex D I S.
Oh my god. What are these rolls tonight?
I'm losing my
Flint?
arms, aren't I?
As you rush towards the propeller of the plane. Hold on. I need to look at something real quick. No goes. Is no one here is like feels bad about a little bit of gore, correct?
No. But I hate that you asked that, but no.
Yeah,
What's that?
no, yeah, you're good. Proceed.
I mean, I wish I could say that I have a problem with it to help Flint out, but sorry, Flint. Say bye to your
Flint.
arms, bud.
Welcome to the club.
I was about to say.
You fly forward as you begin to lunge Rook into the propeller of Fifi. The suction of the propellers was a bit more than you were expecting. Your flight is able to pull you back, but not before your hands up to the middle of your wrists become nothing but a bloody mist within the propellers along with Rook.
Hands or hand?
Hands.
Oh god.
Yep.
Oh no.
I understood. I understood this going in.
Your flight still pulls you back. But you all watch as just a mist of viscera and blood is sprayed behind Fifi as Rook is devoured by the propeller along with Flint's arms,
And I fall 30 feet.
and you fall 30 feet.
Well, does it break concentration?
I just lost my arms.
Well, you gotta roll for it, technically.
Go ahead and roll for it. You hold concentration.
Not bad.
I mean, I still have an omen, DM.
Stop helping.
You actually don't have an omen.
No, I do. Remember, I took an omen a long time ago so I could re-roll my nat 1 on my health check.
Stop
And I think I've used it already.
helping.
No, you never did. I'm
Teacher, don't we have homework tonight?
Oh, no, you do have an omen.
DM.
Listen, it's
Don't-
only fair.
No, it's not
It's
fair.
only fair.
Stop helping, Flint. Why are you trying to get yourself killed? What's happening? What are you
Go ahead and
doing?
roll that for him. I'm going to use the omen. That is a 1.
17 damage.
He takes
Oh
17
my
hit
God.
points of damage.
Hey, Flint, I am judging you so lovingly right now.
Cause it's only fair. He's had these
That's-
omens for a
it's
while.
true,
I'm trying to
it's
get rid
true.
of them. I lost my hands already. It's not. What's like? Also, look at this goddamn roll. 17 out of 18, by the way.
That's
For being a
insane,
good
dude.
guy to reminding the DM and honestly getting rid of my omen. I honestly just wanted to get rid of this thing so it didn't like hold me back in the future.
I figured. Because Allegro and George have a lot of omens now.
Yep, I got so many omens. They are everywhere, and you know what? That's how the world works
As-
sometimes.
Rook is eviscerated into nothingness. Flint falls.
Oh my god.
And you watch as the nanites of the rock shimmer and shake as they begin to lose their form. And you watch as the remaining nanites simply begin to dissipate as it loses its form. Some of them get sucked into the propellers, others just fall to the ground. And the crunch of them beneath the wheels is heard throughout the chambers.
It's dark
Whose
as
turn's
fuck.
next? George Colt.
So the plane is going past me, right?
The plane is beginning to go past you, yes.
Well, unfortunately, I
And-
just took a very high dose of drugs that are going to instantly knock me out. I had one turn to get that rock off everyone. So as it goes by, I'm just going to slap a kind of sloppy salute as my body begins to shut down. As y'all take off, you just see me collapse on the hangar floor.
Hank, you regain control of your arms.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, because now the shutdown is also, I assume, lifted, right?
That's
Can
correct.
I lean out the cockpit and go, somebody grab George and get the fuck on the ship?
The thing is, Allegro, I don't know if you know George's.
Yeah, Hank would have been the only one who saw that.
I
think you're all in
definitely,
Yeah.
no, I
He still
definitely
knows
would
that
have,
He's not in the plane.
I definitely would have seen him be run the fuck over.
You would have seen him
Um,
dodge out of the way.
I didn't. I deck saved. I didn't get run over.
Yeah, so you would have watched him dodge out of the way. You could still yell, "Somebody get him on the plane!"
Yeah.
Because you've seen him struggle. So I think that would make sense.
Can I look at Wesley and say, go grab, you need to grab Flint. Flint is injured.
I'm on it.
I can help if necessary.
Everly,
I'm a
me and you are
cripple.
the fastest. We've got to grab him.
And out we go.
On their turns, they will run out to try to grab Crater. But George, you are now unconscious.
Flint
Flint?
is
What do you do?
going to get up with half of his movement. Bonus action, second wind. Noticing his fucking stubs. his little like stubby stubs.
Tubbs.
You know,
Oh,
sometimes guys
dude.
tell a story.
I fucking hate us tonight. Oh my god.
I'm going to use my action to fly, and I'm just gonna fucking hover my ass into this plane.
The real enemy of tonight was just the dice all.
Yeah, seriously, what the hell?
So you said
Yeah.
you're just gonna fly the rest of your way?
Yeah, I'm just gonna fly into this damn plane. At this point, like collapse on this floor. I wanted to go get freaking my boy in the like corner because I don't see where George is.
Hey,
Oh, wait.
where's Augur?
She's on the plane.
She's on the plane.
Yeah,
Okay,
Augur's on the plane.
okay, just a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can only just like fly in.
It's like, what do you mean we killed her? Ah.
So 15. Yep. And then I will have half, which is 25 and 25 into the plane.
Yeah. So you'd be flying towards the back of the plane. As it passes, you'd be able to get on. But you see that George is also unconscious on the ground.
I use my action, my bonus action. I don't have action surge.
I got him.
Yep.
I got him.
Hank Vassal.
I flex my fingers and see them respond for the first time in the last 6 rounds. Shit. Okay, we're back. Sling the rifle over my shoulder.
We're so back, boys.
I got him, guys. I got him.
Close
This
the
is the
hang.
start of round 6, meaning the hangar door is also open enough for Fifi to get out undamaged.
I need the hangus close. I need the fuck. What is it called? What am I thinking of? I need the
Cargo bay.
I need the cargo bay closed now.
We're not fucking leaving George. Not again.
Is he not on the ship?
And-
A plane? This is not a
Give me-
spaceship.
Well, you can't hear
Give me a
Hank. Hank is
goddamn
still
second.
outside the plane.
Hank's still
He's
outside
just
the plane?
yelling.
Never mind.
Hank's gonna dash out the back door to go and to after George.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So Hank,
How far would he be from the back of the plane at this point? I know the map is kind of
after you
shifted
would
to-
get off the plane to pick him up and carry him, he's heavy since he
Yeah.
is mostly machinery. Your movement would be cut in half.
that's fine. Is it an action to pick him up or
It would be an action to pick him up.
okay?
Because
What's
you
the
are-
distance looking like?
The plane would be about 15 feet away from you.
Okay.
So you get the bonus action dash.
Oh, yeah, easy. Yeah. So I go out to him. That's 15 feet of movement. Pick him up. That's my action. And then bonus action dash, carry him back to.
That's what you do then.
Hell yeah.
Probably just noticed the blood trail back into the cargo doors.
That means
As the
everyone is
vapors.
now on the plane.
Watch me like roll like a really good roll, and then DM's like, Omen, crash the plane.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, I'm scared.
For real though.
See.
It'd be funny.
Bruh,
Kind of
I'm
what we deserve
permanently
after cheesing this fight.
I'm permanently disfigured. I paid the price, you fuckers. Cheesing.
What do you mean you paid the you offered the DM your credit card?
offered
You
a
said,
fall,
"Here,
like,
take
no,
this."
Yeah,
music has
I
now
offered
changed.
a fall, but I gambled on my hands.
Guys, there's the triumphant swell of music. Things are looking up.
Right.
Uh,
Oh, it's not exactly triumphant right away. As the countdown has finished,
wait, what do you mean the countdown is finished? That is not how time works.
Rook's dead.
Yeah, we still had 2 minutes.
We wait 2
Yeah.
minutes.
We have a minute and a half left.
We have a minute and a half.
6 rounds is only
So,
36 seconds.
The countdown is finishing, but Rook is dead, and he controlled the countdown. But as you're leaving, since the countdown is finishing, you notice parts of the building behind you beginning to collapse.
Yeah, Allegro is flipping switches. He is like moving the joystick. He's like, all right, I need
We're all in. Punch it.
hold on, hold on to something. If they're injured, hold on to them and hold on to something else. As Allegro's gonna start to pull Fifi up.
That's pretty hard right now.
You are still underground as you are now trying to make it move as fast as it can out of this underground runway. I need you to give me one of your flight checks, so 20 plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay. Don't fuck me. Nat 20.
Natural 20. A 22.
Sometimes the dice tell
Going
a story.
down this very large runway, you watch as the ceiling is collapsing behind you, and the water from above is flowing in. You are rushing out as fast as you can, but the water is catching up rapidly.
Come on, girl. You got this. You got this.
As the hangar door is closing, you guys can actively see this water approaching you. You see that the hangar has opened up and is making a slow incline upwards to the tarmac up above that you originally saw. But the water's rushing fast, catching up to the plane. You watch it as it begins to touch the tail. But Allegro, you're able to pull the plane up as it shoots out of the underground hangar and begins to fly.
Yes! All right. Allegro is immediately going to switch off any comms that he sees. Just switching them off, making sure they cannot contact them. And then he's going to start turning towards the runway we wanted to land on and call the feds from.
You basically make the plane begin to circle back around. I'm gonna go ahead.
Evidently, can you get on the line with the feds? Yep. As quiet as you like. Don't tell them who we are. Just tell them where FIFA is. Also, somebody wrap Flint's hands.
Flint's over there, like, shell-shocked.
I only have a +1 to medicine.
As Allegro's turning him, he's gonna send a text to Phantom that says, "Max, Flint is hurt. We need help," and send it with where they are.
Can I help bandage Flint before?
Don't you fucking touch me!
With your disadvantage.
The smelling salts. Not the smelling salts.
I'm not gonna use smelling salt if you're not unconscious. So just don't pass out.
The fact that he said, "Don't you fucking touch me." I'm sorry, that was really good. Oh, that was really funny.
Oh my god.
Do you actively stop me from helping you?
I'm like moving away with my stubs. You're pulling out the Narcan. I see it already.
Flint, I need you to calm the fuck down. When we land,
Oh, Wesley's got a +2 to medicine.
I have a +3.
Well, you roll a disadvantage. I already know that you are not good at medicine.
Wesley says, "Come on, Flint. You just got to give her a shot. She seems the most qualified out of all of us here."
why does Evelyn roll a disadvantage?
Because I'm overly confident with my abilities with the first aid kit.
Because of all the medical dramas that she's watched, so she gets disadvantaged.
My God, she's watched too much Grey's Anatomy.
If one's
Yeah.
holding me down, then I guess I don't have a choice. Go ahead, Everly.
She whips out those smelling salts, baby.
I literally am not touching smelling salts. If you are,
You jam smelling salts
it's
into
not
his nubs.
happening.
Into his nose.
That'll fucking work.
Oh shit.
It's a 6.
There's no smelling salts involved. He is not unconscious. They're just badly bandaged because I'm also thinking about having to call. Because Allegro just asked me.
DM, does this hurt me?
Yeah, it definitely does.
I'm so sorry.
She tightens it really, really tight, and then when she's done, the bandages just fall off.
Wesley, I need you to fix that. Just get him ready to move. The second we land, we need to get the fuck off this plane.
He says, "I'm on it."
As she's doing that with Flint, can I like check the empty injectors that George used so I know what he dosed himself with, so I can maybe like administer some kind of
Wesley got a 20 on his medicine check.
Nice, Wesley.
Bro,
like whether it needs Narcan or something.
Yeah, go for it.
Bro ODs on freaking cigarette patches, and now is suddenly a Grey's Anatomy expert.
No.
I mean, he's actually been in a hospital, which is
Yeah, he has been.
I don't know. He's like, I've been to a hospital. That's my medical.
That's my
So you're
medical
checking
knowledge.
to see what Hank injected himself with,
George, but yes.
or George. Yeah, go ahead and give me medicine check.
Okay.
You have no idea. You're pretty sure it's heroin.
Oh my god.
I guess this is also more a question for George, but like, would the drugs themselves even be in English, or would they be in like Cyrillic?
Absolutely nothing you would ever understand. There's no labels on them at all, but even if they were compounds that are like not known to basically any medical health organization on the face of the earth.
Fuck, I have no idea what he shot himself with. Can I try and furiously dig through his bag to see if he has like Narcan or something?
Yeah, I mean, you dig through his bag, but you don't find any Narcan.
There's a bunch of pills though, pill bottles.
are a
There's
bunch of
injectors, a bunch of ammo, a lot of cigarettes. There's a little like carry size thing of vodka, but definitely no Narcan.
Hank, we're landing in 10. There's not any time for surgery on this thing. Also, I hope
Yeah,
you
I
know,
don't
it
need.
is- It is so loud in here because this is a plane that has a hole in it.
Yeah.
It is so loud in here. It is
It's got several holes in it, actually.
multiple holes.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, the plane begins to turn around as you're making your way back to the runway now.
Evelyn, did you get that message off to the FBI?
I started calling as soon as I was done with Flint.
I think that's why you got the freaking 6. You were freaking texting. You were texting and bandaging.
I'm like Googling how do I call the FBI?
There's like a tip line. There's definitely a tip line about Fifi.
You're like flipping between tabs of like how to help, like treat a severed arm, and then like how to like what's the number for the FBI tip
You
line?
asked ChatGPT for how to bandage somebody and contact the FBI at the same time.
As the plane is coming back around for landing, there's a flash of light that just keeps sparking as you see lightning beginning to arc off of the inside of the plane where the rest of the group are. Bloodhound, you would not see this,
Okay.
but you do hear a scream that seems to be echoing throughout the plane.
Oh, it's Augur.
No, actually.
Oh, it's Shade.
As you guys see Phantom beginning to basically force himself to teleport to an unknown location.
No, I texted
Actively-
him. Wait. I texted him the runway, DM. I texted him the runway.
But you said Flint was hurt,
Oh no!
and he's trying to get straight to Flint.
No, Phantom.
So he is forcing his abilities beyond what their normal measure are as you watch his body fading in and out of existence until he makes himself completely solid in the plane. And he kind of collapses to the ground, breathing very heavily. And
What
he just
the-
looks up to you guys.
What the hell is happening back there?
Where's Flint? He sees him. Flint's got nubs now.
No.
He goes, what the fuck? As the plane now begins to come in for a landing.
Phantom, hold on. Everyone, hold on. Flint, somebody hold on to Flint. Delete that. We can't post
Oh, wrong-
that.
wrong
Delete
chat.
that. Get that out of my- you can't. Guys, that is on stream. Guys.
Wrong chat. Sorry.
That was diabolical.
I'm switching to the roleplay screen. Y'all lost your role privileges. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That was so good. I'm trying to
Everly, do you call the authorities?
Yes, I do.
Everly, you call the authorities. You give them the location of the runway. What do you say to them on the phone amidst all of this incredibly loud noise?
Was I able to find a line specifically for Fifi tips? Or do I have to explain everything?
You have to explain everything.
No, there'd definitely be a line. You've seen those lines? Like, there'd definitely be a line for them
How
missing.
often do they even have those anymore?
A lot. They make those a lot because they get so
All
many
right,
calls.
then yeah, there'd be a specific line for Fifi tips.
Listen, Everly might watch Grey's Anatomy. Allegro watches Criminal Minds.
Okay, hold up.
I'm still laughing at the gif. I'm sorry.
Okay, so what do I get when they answer?
They say, "Thank you for calling the Fifi search hotline. Please let us know the location of where you saw it."
Somersville Lake Airport.
And you're
right
certain
now.
that this is Fifi.
Absolutely.
Very well, we will send a patrol car that way to check
all,
it out.
all he hears in the background is just.
What is ETA? I need an ETA.
ETA, 45 minutes.
Make it faster.
Will do.
I'm landing the plane. The plane is landing.
I'm sorry, did we hear that a plane is landing? Why is it so loud?
Fifi just landed. Make it 5 minutes.
Do you hang up at that point?
No.
We go, Fifi just landed. Who has this plane? Who are you?
Someone who's looking at Fifi right now. Make it less than 5.
Okay, ma'am, we need your name so when the officers get there, they can identify you.
That ain't happening.
Hang up the phone.
Make it less than 5, and I hang up.
Less than 5?
They're 45
Isn't it gonna
minutes
take us
out.
10 to land?
I'm gonna go.
He goes, hold on, we need to call quadruple A. He goes, I'm gonna help you again.
Dude,
No.
get it like a helicopter or something. I don't know.
He makes a helicopter out of duct tape.
I mean, also, if I can remind DM, they did call R.I.S.E, and by they I mean Wesley.
Oh, I'm
Yes.
aware.
Cool.
He's got like a shopping cart with a propeller.
Oh yeah, they're gonna see a shopping cart
Alright.
fucking down there if they get like cranes and like the entire underground.
I'm
Place
landing this
excavated.
plane.
As the plane shakes as you're landing it, Max still runs over to you, Flint. And he's like, fucking idiot. What did you do?
It's just a little off the top.
He just looks at you. He doesn't know whether to laugh or to slap you.
Kiss him. Sorry.
He just...
I ship milt,
damn it,
milt,
Coleman.
milt,
He says,
flax.
listen, if it wasn't for Allegro, I wouldn't know you're hurt. I pushed myself beyond my limit. When we get back, I'm buying you a drink. All right. But of course, we're gonna have to have someone give it to you.
I think I'm gonna need a straw,
Oh my god.
or I can buy one
He
of
says,
those
"Okay,
hats,
I'll get you one of those loopy ones.
or we can get one of those hats with the holders.
He looks over to Augur and Shade. He goes, you got them back too?
Augur's real beat up.
You know, today was a pretty productive day, all things considering. As I like, oh, good job, Wesley. As I'm like trying to like flex my fingers through my bandages, realizing like that they're not there anymore.
You watch him stand up. He walks over and he hugs both Augur and Shade. And you can see tears actively streaming down his face.
Are we landed?
You are landed now.
Okay, Allegro is going to flip off everything and then cut the controls to make it so the plane cannot fly. Just in case any R.I.S.E or anyone tries to fly this thing, he is making sure they can.
Got you. As the plane's engines finally shut off and the silence begins to enshroud you guys, Phantom says, Maybe I was wrong. Maybe there is a reason to keep fighting.
Yeah, maybe you could keep giving us a hand.
Listen, I'm not just a taxi, but I'd be more than happy to be able to still help.
Yeah, I mean, if you
Bye.
give us a hand, Flint needs two.
You're unconscious.
George is- George is like starting to come to.
All right, the base is compromised. My art studio, nobody knows about it. It's completely the last place they would look for any of us.
Got you.
Ca-
Where is it? Because, I mean, this was
could-
kind of a one-time thing. I have to have visited the place to be able to teleport there.
Could we just go to your house that has the...
No, I don't want to put my dad in any danger. Here, would an address work?
What is he, MapQuest?
No, because he's done that before,
Like,
right? He's done that before.
we can go to Helix.
I don't think that's a good idea. They're too connected to R.I.S.E. and too popular.
I mean,
Wait, Max. Max, have you ever been to the Nyla Piers Community Center?
Yeah, I
Okay.
was there a year or so ago.
Awesome. We're gonna go there. I'm gonna send a quick text.
Before we leave, can I check out the crates in the back?
Yeah, I'm gonna need a strength check to open up the crates. Need athletics.
Ooh, does anyone want to help me?
Can I go and open up?
We
one
gotta
of the
figure out what's in these crates.
Yeah, can I go open up the
I
crates?
mean, Allegro, you tried last time and punched the corner.
No, but let me
Whichever
try
one-
again because this is a new
The highest
day.
score with help. I will get help because I'm assuming you have more than a +1.
I have a +4. Yeah. Can I try?
Okay.
DM, pretty please.
Go for it, Allegro.
Don't screw
Just
me
to make
now.
sure that they're.
Okay, 15.
You are successful finally in opening one of the crates.
I push it back.
What's inside?
Give me 1 second.
If you say nothing, I will cry.
You find the large box that has Helix printed on the side. On the box is the receipt for M. Connell. When you open up the box, you find it full of bagged up deoxys dust.
This is gonna make Helix look so bad.
Shit. Everly,
And when you look around the plane, there's a minimum of 50 crates on the plane.
there's nothing we can do now. We can't move them. We just have to trust the FBI to handle it.
Could we just try to Max, do you think you could transport this stuff to Helix?
Sorry, man. I can't transport this much. I can get you guys out, but that's about it.
Guys,
Can I take a receipt and a bag with us?
Yeah, you grab a receipt and you grab one of the bags. The
We
bag
cannot-
weighs about 5 pounds.
Everly, we cannot use that. I'm just
We're not
making.
gonna use it.
Okay, we need to go now. Do we hear sirens or anything?
Yes, you actually hear police pulling up.
All right, we
And
need
from
to.
outside of the plane, you watch as Apex flies to the runway.
Phantom, we need to go. The community center. I'm gonna send a text to Rune.
Fucked up thing is my blood is all over this place.
I'm gonna send a text to Rune and say, back room, prepare a cot. I'll explain later and send it.
He just goes, "What?"
They just go.
All right.
They just go.
So you do realize, since Phantom's only been to like the main area of the community center, he's gonna appear where all the people are.
We're gonna. So okay, DM.
Would you have like walked around it to see like an alleyway or like the behind the building?
Come on, DM. He's
It-
gone.
I would say
It's
he would.
midnight.
Yeah,
It's midnight.
It's midnight too. It's
That's fair. It's midnight. But wouldn't the community center be open
no.
for anyone at the moment? Because
Oh,
it's
at the
kind of a
moment
mixed
probably,
hospital.
but we're gonna go to like the alleyway behind it that he definitely probably
Okay.
sees.
He activates his power as all of you are teleported away.
I do have a possible thing.
Oh,
So I believe I still have those grenades on me.
Don't blow up the plane because the deoxys. That's the same issue. The deoxys is gonna go into the water and the air, and that's bad. We can't blow up
See,
the
we-
Oh.
deoxys.
See, the thing is, R.I.S.E is right there.
We cannot blow up the deoxys.
They would be the
Apex is
first.
right there.
They, as far as we know, yeah, Apex is there.
No
He
one-
would be
no
among the
one's
first
seen it.
casualty.
We cannot blow up the
Fine,
deoxys.
fine.
Nobody.
They're just gonna get-
What would your character do?
No, we talked about it. You're right. You're right. I just the little like voice in
Please.
the back of my head,
I just flew
or
a
rather the
god.
back of
I
Hank's
just flew
head
a
is like,
goddamn plane. Don't blow it
what's
up
out of the
now.
water?
The voice in
It's
the
out
back
the
of your
water.
head says, we should really don't blow up the plane. It's not right. We need to save everyone and everyone around them. And the other one goes, that deviled egg that's been on the windowsill for the past hour. You should eat that.
You should eat it.
No, because I'm like, if I drop a frag, pull the pin out, we teleport, it goes off, it destroys the evidence. First of all, like that we were there. Like, your blood is not going to survive that, I'm sure. So they're not getting any sort of clean sample, DNA sample, and
Yeah, but
then
Apex
the
goes
people.
psycho.
Apex goes psycho, and that's gonna
Yeah,
kill
that's
people.
that's going to be
And then
definitely
what about
bad,
all of
yeah,
the
actually.
police officers that are there? Because normal people are affected by the dust as well.
Also, that shit's definitely going in the water. We're
You're about
not
to-
that far.
You'd
Yeah.
have caused the Big Bang.
Yeah, I was like, okay, that's not worth it. But the
Like-
thought is like we could
Can I have tried to wipe up some of Flint's blood?
Too
Like,
risky.
tried to wipe up
in
the
the
blood?
unknowns.
I would say you probably don't have time.
All right, cool. Jumping through.
But
Yeah.
you guys teleport into the alleyway. Next
And Everly,
to
you
the
did
community
you
center
did
in
take a
Philadelphia.
sample of the dust? You said?
I took
Yeah.
a
She
whole
took a
bag.
5-pound bag.
Okay.
Allegro's
cool.
gonna take off his keys, unlock the back door, and throw it open.
As you throw it open, you begin to walk through the mostly empty hallway. Obviously, most of the community members have gone home for the night.
We're in the loading dock area, is where I'm thinking.
Yes.
That's where I told Rune to put a cot.
As you walk in, Rune is just now entering the room because you just texted him,
Yeah, them.
and he yes, texted them, and they just look at you, or when you walk in, and they say, "What the hell's happening? You guys can't be here."
Allegro's
Oh my
gonna take
God,
off
you're
take off his
injured.
mask. Hi.
What?
Do you have the coat?
Later. Yeah.
Oh, my poor ex-fiance.
Wait, who the fuck is this?
Just not right now, okay?
Oh my
and
god, did you
with
tell more
that,
people?
They're gonna set up the cot. Yeah. Allegro, why are you're a criminal. All
Well-
of you are criminals.
Superheroes.
Less questions and grab a second cot.
Is that gonna be a
vigilantes.
problem?
Hank?
Less questions, second cot.
Look, at the moment, no, because you have injured. They need help.
Thank you.
He goes to grab a second cot.
Keep your mask ons around them. They don't know who you are. They only know who I am. I know Hank. I know you told us
Too
not to
bad
get
Hank
it.
doesn't have a mask.
No, Hank has a balaclava, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
He
were
has a
all covered.
baklava on.
The
Bala-
baklava.
I can't say the word
Balaclava.
balaclava. He has one of those on.
Big ball
Even
of
though it
brand
doesn't show
balaclava.
that on my
Listen,
reactive.
this place is being... Well, yeah, because we don't want to cover your face. This place is
I
being
know.
used as an emergency hospital after the attack in the city, so they'll have some stuff that can help Flint, and hopefully George as well. Hank, I know... what was Hank's superhero name?
You never told us.
I don't think I ever
Foreskin, I
told
think.
anyone. Fuck you. No.
He's gonna go, Hank,
Punisher.
Hank, give me something to call you when Rune's here.
He's gonna tap on the patch on his shoulder. Lex Talionis.
Lex
Law of
Talionis.
Revenge.
Revenge. That's
Just
what I'll
call
call
me
you 'cause
Lex.
that's easier. We'll call Lex. Perfect. Lex, help get Foresight, and I'm trying to remember y'all's fucking superhero names. I'm not succeeding.
We're saying crater.
Get Foresight and carry it onto the courts. Wesley doesn't have one either. He's just gonna go, babe. I'm gonna call you that. Just help them, all right? And Phoenix, try to make sure we're not found. I'm gonna go make sure that they don't lose their mind.
All right, but I still want to know who that person was.
That's my ex.
Aneurysm.
Do not kill them.
Aneurysmo.
I haven't told you the full story. It's not what it sounds like. Just please.
Allegro, I trust you. As he puts a hand on your face.
Allegro will kind of lean into it for a second and then squeeze his hand and like take it off his face and run to find Rune. With
When you leave, he's just like, I'm so gonna kill him.
we'll go wait by the door actually, so that they don't run it out into the open, just in case anyone else.
In your
is here.
superhero costume.
Wesley's superhero costume, lawyer.
Wes's superhero costume is literally a suit and a mask.
You
has
go to find
embroidered
Rune
shit and
as,
shit on his
as
back.
they're getting the second cot going. They're bringing it in, and they run into the hallway. And Allegro,
I know,
listen,
I know.
this is a lot.
You know how you kind of told me the other day, you were like, no, if it's for the better of other people, but you don't think you should do it, do it.
Yes, but I didn't mean like break the law.
I'm helping people. During the attack on the city, I saved a little boy. I helped take down, all of us helped take down that superhero out of control. We're doing good.
People are blaming you guys for the death of that hero.
I know, and it's not right. That's not what happened. It's Omen. It's always been Omen. And we're trying to stop them. They want to turn everyone into superheroes, but it could kill everyone. I have to stop them.
They look at you and they look into your eyes. Damn it. Got that look again. There's no talking out of this, is there?
You talked me into it.
Help me carry this
Wow.
cot in there.
I'll help them carry the gun.
Blaming them.
Tell me why me and Rune have more chemistry than me and Wesley have had in the entire false relationship.
Because Wesley is an actual psychopath.
Because Ziggly Bongo is a fucking psycho killer. And
Because
he's
Wesley's
only...
trying to kill me, and Rune is a character
Yeah,
of my creation.
You're like, why does this person who I had a less than perfect relationship with but still authentically cared for me make me happier than this absolute manipulative psychopathic freak who said
I wonder why. Yeah.
that says that the only stipulation he has for my death is being the one to actually be the cause of it.
Hey, he hasn't told me that. He has only told me that.
Yeah, well, he
elsewhere.
told me, okay? And I'm worried about my Lamborghini buddy, all right? You
Oh my
can't blame me.
God.
What can I say?
Lamborghini.
I love the bad
Lamborghini
boys.
Mercy.
Oh God, the rental cars!
Whoa!
Wesley
Oh,
is so
he's
thirsty.
gone.
Mercy!
Oh no, the rental cars, guys, the rental cars.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be expensive for you.
Oh.
What do you think's the range on that detonator?
Well, you guys left it
Especially
like
a
a couple of miles
Lambo.
away.
No, we parked it away. Like we hid them. We didn't hit the duct tape car, but we hit the Lambo.
Yeah, that's
It's
a
still
problem.
connected to you, but
Yeah, it's still connected to your dad's
Oh,
business.
that's fucked.
Mm.
We should have, George. We should have blown up the C4.
wait, didn't
On
you
the-
leave
on the-
explosives on the car?
Yeah, didn't you
That's
leave-
what I was saying. Yeah.
Wait, what
Where's
do you
the
mean we
box?
should have blown up this? That would have been more...
Because remember we set C4 on the
No, I know,
the,
but wouldn't
the
that have
Hickmobile.
just cost... That would have just cost Allegro, like, way more.
Well, but then they
thought-
wouldn't. It lessens the chance that they link it to us.
I still have a
Who?
tracker
Because the
on it if
cars
you
were in
wanna follow up
Allegro's.
and see
Wait,
what
who
happens.
links it to us?
Yeah.
The feds. Because it was checked out in Allegro's name.
Well, the feds
We're
aren't by the
superheroes.
feds aren't by the cars, right?
Allegro, you should report the car stolen. Is what you should do.
Yeah, let me do that. Hey, Hank, this is sound really weird. Can you beat the shit out of me?
You
What?
called him Hank
Oh,
in front of Rune.
What?
well.
Wait,
Can we
what?
retcon that?
What just happened?
We can
Why
retcon
do
it.
you...
Lex, can you
What?
beat the shit out of me? Lot,
Yeah. Why?
lot easier to say that I was robbed and
Wait, I'm gonna need to pause you right here. It's not 1930 anymore. You don't need to get beat up in order to commit fraud. Like, this is insane.
no, but it'll be a lot more believable if I'm found.
No, well, I disagree.
Question is, how
people,
did you-
you're no one knows you're a superhero. All you need to say is that someone came up to you with a firearm
Oh,
You
you're
don't
right.
need to have
No, that's so
Hank
easy.
beat the shit out of you.
That's so easy. I should do
crazy.
that. That's smart. That's smart.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. Just trying to look out for you, you know? Like, you don't need to get
as
your ass
Allegro's
beat.
gonna
Hank injects you with more drugs. Goes, oh no, he's unconscious.
Allegro's gonna start taking off his superhero costume and switching back into his normal clothes and going, Max, can you get me back to the cars? Or at least the Lambo.
Stop using people's names.
No, fuck, Phantom! I'm struggling.
Can you-
Alula's struggling, not Allegro, it's Alula.
Goes, I mean, currently might not be the best idea since, you know, R.I.S.E and the feds are there.
How about
the
this?
police are there.
If they
Hey,
find,
hey,
if they,
He
if
also
they,
I
doesn't
have
know
an
where
idea.
cars are.
Phantom, how about this? You drop me 2 miles outside of where we got the cars in the woods. I'll make my way there and I'll grab them when they're not looking.
I can't. I've never been there.
shit.
Well,
We'd have to
Also,
drop you in the
I-
plane.
Also have
Actually,
to go
there could be a way I could do it.
I also need to go get my plane, because my plane is there. I said we'd be gone for the weekend. I need to drive back in the Lambo and get my plane.
Guys, this is gonna sound nuts, but there's a way I can do it.
Okay?
Pushed myself beyond my normal limits for Flint, because I care about him.
Thanks, buddy.
Phoenix, I need deoxys dust.
Absolutely not. No. I won't have you do that. I can figure out something else.
That's not a risk we're taking.
Also, DM, he's been teleporting us places like with addresses,
He-
right?
Because he's been to those places.
Oh shit.
Any place he hasn't been to, he can either get you as close as he can, or you have to like get there yourself. That's the stipulation of his abilities. He can
Yeah.
only go to places he has actively been.
Honestly, like just out of character, tactically speaking, I think the best way for that to actually work would be for him and Shade to go, because she could hide him in the shadows. They locate the Lamborghini, so that way he's been where it is, and then makes a return trip with Allegro and maybe like George or something. But otherwise, yeah, it's like
no,
that's definitely not
I can-
happening right now with the state that
I
they're
can
both in.
return.
No, I
I can
agree.
return. I can go back and return the Lambo, and then you can meet me at the airfield and we'll grab your.
Well, but the problem with that is the only place he's been
Is
is
the
the
airfield.
plane, and the plane is currently crawling with cops
Correct.
and R.I.S.E.
But you guys can get to the airfield without like it being as suspicious, and I can infiltrate to get the car pretty damn easy.
Well, the car and the airfield
like-
aren't by each other.
Right, I know. I'm gonna drive it
Cars,
to
I
the
believe,
airfield.
somewhere in the woods.
Correct.
No, well, it's not
hidden.
in the woods. It's parked in between where we were driving and where we came.
They're in the woods.
No, I tucked it into the woods a bit to hide it, like a mile out.
I can get a private charter. I can drop some cash, fly out. I mean, that's what I'll tell you guys. It's not going to be a private. I can get there with almost no problem, very quickly,
Are you
and
sure?
get the car.
We need
Yeah,
we
no
need
problem.
to. I don't know what to do about the duct tape car.
It's only
I
by
think we
couple.
can just chalk that up as a loss. I'll bring the Lambo back, and I'll meet you guys at the airfield.
All right. I need to be there too because that's what we said. We said it was a birthday trip, so
No, I know. I won't pull it in. I'll meet you guys outside the airfield. We'll pull it into the rental area, and then we can fly out.
all right. How far?
meet you
It's like
at,
a
like, a
it's like what, a
gas station.
7-hour drive?
Yeah.
Well, you guys are in Philadelphia, and it's in Summer Lake. Is it Somerville? Somerville, West Virginia.
Yeah. You said it was
Yeah.
7 hours.
It's a 7-hour drive.
Okay, cool. So I will just go get the car. We'll just drive one of my cars and go get the Lambo.
No,
It
I
is
can get
also
I can get to the
midnight.
Lambo quicker than you guys. I'm telling you. Meet me at the airstrip.
No, George,
and
George.
I'll
What,
meet
what
you
I'm
there.
what I'm telling you is that I need to be there when you check it in.
No, I get that. I'm saying I'm gonna park outside of the airport before we
okay.
even check in.
Okay.
You can't get the Lambo out of the crime scene. It's going to get impounded
It's
as
not.
evidence,
It's
and
not
you will
in the
not
crime scene. It's away from. It's not by the airfield. The airfield's not there. It's a mile away from where we entered the base, which the base was
get
not.
right. But
at the
I'm gonna be
airfield.
honest. You're gonna have, unless we have the worst law enforcement ever working on the case, it's gonna be pretty easy to tell that the supercar rented by a group of people using basically one person using their real name and a bunch of people using aliases bought a supercar, drove an hour away from a secret base, and then left a car in the
What-
woods.
what do
I
you-
mean, I have
what
a
do you
feeling
mean?
that'll get involved in the
George,
investigation.
none of y'all used names. I used my company. I used my name, but I
Yeah,
didn't
so
give
it would
any
be
of
tied
your
to your
names.
dad.
Yeah, it's tied to my dad.
Right, that's what I'm saying. We have one legitimate individual who showed up with a bunch of people with no records, who took 2 cars, left both of them behind, destroyed, right outside, within an hour of a base that was attacked. I mean, I feel like even
All right,
a
how are they
simpleton
gonna,
could put those
George?
together.
How are they gonna find the car?
It's not in the forest. It's on the
Yes,
side
it
of the road.
is. I put it in the forest. I hid it. You would.
Look,
Um,
no
Allegro,
offense,
why don't
Allegro.
you-
I don't know how
why don't you
skillfully you can
give
hide a vehicle.
me- Why don't you give me a
It's a bright red Lamborghini.
Let me think. An insight check. This would
You
tell
can't
you
drive
how
that too far
how,
into the woods
e-
without
how
just
much
being
you would
stuck.
know. So
21.
knowing police, especially if they have superhero assistance, it would probably be very easy for them to find the car, even if it is hidden in the forest.
They'd
Shit.
probably do a couple miles.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, let me go handle the car. I can get the car. If they catch me on the way, I can lie. I'm no offense to y'all, but like, this fake face makes me have, I don't know, some ability to get away with things that y'all won't be able to. I can get that car 2 miles outside of the rental place. We meet at the gas station. You jump in the driver's seat. We return it and we fly back.
Okay, I really think you're missing one thing. Is like, what are we gonna do with the extra cars or transportation needed to get us down there?
1 or 2 of us drive the car back.
All right,
There you go.
Oh, I could go with you guys.
Flint,
Is
if
that
you
what I
get
said?
up, I'm gonna hit you.
If he can get there, let him get there.
Flint can't.
No, you know what? Yeah, Flint, do you want to drive?
Oh my god.
Ah, yeah.
Okay, George.
Because I'm like
I
in
hope,
like a
I
little
hope the
bug bite.
entire road is fucking straight. What do you
Um,
mean?
Matt, Phantom goes, I'll lend him a hand.
Oh my god, bro.
Too soon. Too soon.
I'm
also-
like a little bit. I'm
also,
like a little bit loopy right now.
Can I look at Rune and say, any chance we could get 2 more cots, and then look at Shade and Augur, who are also both looking really bad.
Cots have already been brought for them.
Fantastic.
Can you get food and water?
Allegra,
I'll have our fortune.
Allegra's gonna go.
Yeah.
J-
We can do that.
George, that's a good idea. Just get to the car. I'll start driving down soon. I'm gonna go check on Augur, and Allegra's gonna go check on
Yeah.
Augur.
All right, you guys recover. I'm out. I'm gonna say it and I'm gonna leave.
As you're starting to go, George, Rune stops you and says, excuse me, you said you needed a car to get there, right?
No, but why do you have one to
Oh, well, you guys said something about needing a car to get there.
We did.
No, that was so that Allegro can
Yeah,
get back to the
so I
airport.
can get there though.
Oh, got you. So never mind then, George. I guess you'll.
No, wait, what
you'll go.
was Rune
I
gonna
was
say?
planning on using my own personal resources to get there.
Got you.
What is Rune gonna say
Let's see.
though? I'm interested.
If you need a car, look, it's not the greatest, but he pulls out his key. They pull out their keys.
Rune,
They say,
Rune, I
you
have
can-
literally 6
"Stop,
cars.
stop. You can just use mine." Look, if I'm kind of hearing this whole conversation thing, if it's really tied to you, you're gonna need a car that's a little more inconspicuous. Just use mine. then
Allegro's
he'll
gonna
go.
go in his pocket and throw Rune the keys to his Jeep. You know my
They
dad.
catch 'em.
My dad still loves you. He'll let you take it. If you need transportation while we're gone, use that. It's the Jeep you got me for my birthday a couple years ago.
I almost forgot about it.
Just use that.
Right. Yeah. Just look. It seems like you guys are all in a pretty tricky situation. I'll help out where I can, but
I don't want you involved more than you have to be. This is more than enough.
all right. I trust you, Allegro.
Wesley's not happy. I can hear him I can hear him like fuming. As Allegro will put Rune's keys in his pocket and then go check on Augur.
One might even say he's steaming.
How many more water bottles have to be thrown at me?
No, those are all old. Well, no, Larry's is new, so 1. You're overdue 1. Also, everyone stretch and hydrate.
I already hydrated, so. But so George, you'll use your own connections to make your way back to West Virginia.
Oh, I was gonna say before George left, Hank was gonna try and stop him for a quick word.
Yes.
Also,
yes,
I
yes.
do still want to make sure Augur's okay and have a quick conversation, but that's okay.
Yeah, while everyone goes off to do their own thing, I would say actually George would maybe grab Hank. Or Hank would grab George, either way.
Okay, but before Hank and George do their thing, then I'm gonna go ahead and do the Augur Allegro conversation.
Cool.
Because Allegro did ask first.
Gank makeout sesh? Question mark.
Not with Augur. That's my mom's substitute.
Whoa, I said gank. I said
Oh,
gank.
gank? No, gank,
Excuse me,
sure,
relax.
absolutely.
Yo, don't get involved in me and my boy's relationship.
My apologies.
Hey,
My
yo.
apologies.
Back
I'm
off.
still.
That's my man.
I'm still
That's my man.
I'm still a Heavenly fan. Sorry.
Boo!
Listen, I'm still rooting for Clint.
Clint.
Yeah.
Damn.
Clint is crazy. I'm a fax shipper.
I'm hoping for
Clint and
Clank,
Max.
For Glank.
George, Clint, and Hank. Threesome.
All right. You go to Augur. She looks at you and just gives you a small smile.
Allegra will very platonically curl her hair behind her ear and go, "You're looking a little rough."
Well, I've been through a good bit.
He's gonna sit on the edge of her cot and kind of take one of her hands and hold it in both of his hands.
Hun,
Why
you
didn't
don't have to do that.
Why didn't you tell us? We could have helped you.
I thought it was long in the past, but it seems my past caught up to catch me. But it's over with now. I'm back home.
Where you belong. The sins of a past do not define us, and I know that you are a good person, and we're gonna help keep you safe from Omen. They're never gonna do that to you again.
I believe you.
And he'll
Thank you,
squeeze.
Allegro.
He'll squeeze her hand, and then stand and help Rune handing out food and stuff.
She goes back to resting.
That's my mom,
As-
guys. That's my fake
As
mom.
As Rune is handing
Stop
out.
saying that so much.
the
She's
food
gonna
stuff.
die. Relax.
They just look to you, Allegro, and they go, "Kind of like the uniform. Looks good on you."
Thanks. I designed it actually.
Well, I can tell. It definitely has your touch.
He'll laugh and very sheepishly take off the ears.
And Wesley goes, "It's nice to meet you."
No. Rune, this is one of my.
Hi, I'm Wesley. I'm Allegro's boyfriend.
Your impression of Wesley is genuinely actually so
It's
good.
uncomfortable, actually. How good of it.
It's scary.
No, his
because
impression
it's
of
not-
all of us is scary.
It's not his.
Frightening.
I haven't heard any impressions other than that. That's the first time I've heard anyone else's. So it's just that's the first time I've seen this happen, and it's genuinely scary because the voice is not the same. It's DM's voice, but the fucking inflection,
No, yeah.
the monotone nature of the way that Wesley talks, he is perfectly emulating, and it is scaring me.
That's
one thing I'm good at is inflections and trying to get at least the tone correct.
No, it's so good. That sounds the just general boredom and seeking of amusement that you can hear in Wesley's voice. I'm hearing right now, and it's sending fucking shivers down my spine.
It's yeah, just we met on the team and
Oh. No, it's fine. I didn't expect you to like wait for me or anything.
no, I
It's nice to meet you, Wesley. Likewise.
I hate that I can hear that they're two different people. DM, you're too good at this. Allegro's gonna look at Wesley and kind of like squeeze his hand and go, "Do you want to go help make sure everyone's okay? Handing out stuff and all that."
And sent away.
He says,
Yeah.
And
"Oh,
then
can you guys still hear me?"
and then you can drive down with me once we go get the car.
Yeah. I can do that.
Okay. And Allegra will also be. Allegra, by the way, is not staying to talk to Rune. He's also handing stuff up. He's getting the two away from each other before Wesley gives Rune an aneurysm.
So Wesley goes off, and you can actually see him pull out a cigarette. 'Cause he kind of like goes off on his own for a little bit.
Ooh, he's smoking because his boyfriend has
He
a.
doesn't understand why he's upset by it.
Oh my god, guys, he's jealous. Anyway.
We're gonna move over to Hank and George.
Can we just say this is at like right at the like?
I'd say it's
the exit?
outside of the
Okay,
of the
perfect.
docking
Cool,
bay, so
cool,
it's
cool.
out of earshot of everybody.
I assume Hank approaches me.
Yeah, I imagine you probably would have left the building or something to.
Yeah, you saw me
have a
get
smoke
out.
or
You saw me
something.
move. Nah, I mean, well, you heard me talk to the group, and I was like, I'm gonna go get the Lambo. So you know I'm moving to leave.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
catching you as you're heading out the door.
Yeah. You find me out there smoking a cigarette, and I am like, you've seen me smoke before when we were up on that roof, and it was like a leisurely pull every once in a while. This is different. I'm standing out there, and I'm like chiefing it, like I'm like, and you're just watching the entire thing turn into like a glowing pillar of ash.
Well, that's a hell of a drag you're taking there.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm
Fucking
running
robo
out.
lungs keep up with that.
No, dude, that's kind of the problem, man. I got one normal one, I got one robo one, and for some reason, man, cybernetics in your lungs make it so you got to smoke 12 cigarettes to feel the effects of 2. So I'm just, trying to get my money's worth.
So were we gonna talk about what happened back in the hangar before you took off, or?
Nah, I was hoping to finish this quick and get out.
Well, hate to rain on your parade.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're gonna be raining probably on a little more than that once I'm done telling you why I gotta go.
I kind of wait for him to finish his cigarette.
Look, Hank, I know you better than to lie to you. You're a perceptive guy. They would have made you a scout sniper if you, or I guess they wouldn't have offered you a scout sniper if you didn't have your powers of perception. I know you got. There's a back door in your system. So those hands of yours were able to do what they did. That wasn't autonomous defense. That was me.
Hank just kind of like clenches his jaw, just kind of like nodding, still listening.
The U.S. government and R.I.S.E, they work closely together. R.I.S.E is funded by them, and they do their bidding. They are the most powerful extra-military force this world has ever seen. And our politicians with the biggest pockets find a way to bend them to their will when they need to. Vigilantes like y'all, people who fight the good fight, not for fame, not for glory, not for money, but because they think they're doing the right thing. That's the biggest threat that the people that control this country feel breathing down their necks every day. And I'm gonna be honest, man, my spook, he didn't send me here to do good. He sent me here to keep an eye on y'all, to track y'all, to give intel on you guys, and I saw it as just another paycheck. They had tabs on every single one of your friends in there, and you were the only one they couldn't crack. So they sent me in.
Likely knowing our
Today.
history.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're nothing if not well read. Today I knew if I followed my directive and I kept to the plan, y'all would have died. And I was ready to let that fucking weird ass a metal bird, I don't know what that thing was, but I was ready to let it eat me before I let that happen. But I can't stay here, man. I mean, what I did is gonna raise questions. I gotta go get this Lambo. I'll meet y'all at the airbase and get my head straight. Once we reconvene to finish this whole thing, I think I'll have enough of a plan straight to let everyone else know. But right now, I just need some time, man, to figure out what the fuck I'm fighting for.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
No, that actually makes a lot of sense. I guess I just hadn't let myself believe it. Can I ask you this? Were you the leak?
Was I what?
Were you the leak?
No. You want to look for a leak, you start with the sewers. I flick my cigarette away and I just walk off into the night. Little cryptic message for you.
I would like
Out of
it.
character, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, I know
Can
you
chew
do.
on that for a bit.
I know you do.
I like that. That was good. We're going to say the remainder of everything you guys wanted to do, you are going to complete. We won't need to RP it because it's starting to get a little late. George, you're able to make it to the site. It is pretty heavily fortified with police that are actively investigating the area. But you are successful in getting the Lambo.
Are there any cops directly between me and the car? Because
There are not
Okay,
yet
cool.
at least.
All right, cool. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna get it. I'm just gonna whip that shit as fast as I can.
You head out and begin to head to the airport, like you said you would meet with the others. Who's all going to the airport to meet George? Because I know it was Allegro and Everly's also going.
I don't know.
I didn't know if you said you were going.
We hadn't really talked about it.
So who all wants to go other than Allegro?
I want to go, but
I put Wesley in the car with me, so.
Yeah, Wesley goes with you. He goes, so, are we going to listen to more of those songs that you have?
You change your mind like a girl.
Like a girl,
Change
changing clothes.
Yeah,
By the way,
you.
Allegro,
Anyway.
as you're driving, you get a text from George that just has the address of a gas station like 2 miles outside of the rental place.
Got it. Cool. I'll go there. Dude, this is Wesley and Allegro's first road trip.
Allegro, just so you know,
Yeah.
I'm not jealous.
I.
Said every jealous person ever.
Hold on, I'm gonna roll a con save to not laugh at this dude. Yeah, it passes. Allegro's gonna go, of course not. No, I didn't think you were, I just didn't want you to think that there was something between me and Rune. Our friendship is purely professional, and they run the community center, and we are friends. Business friends, that's it.
Right. Business friends.
And he'll reach over while he's driving and kind of squeeze Wesley's hand and say, I'd love you, Wesley.
Did you
and
just say I
guys-
love you to Wesley?
I've already said I love you to Wesley. This is not the first time.
okay.
guys-
Oh,
yeah,
okay. I was about
you
to
guys
be like,
will
whoa.
Finish up your drive then.
Is this the first time I said I love you to Wesley?
No,
No.
this is the first time you've said it. I mean, this isn't the first time you've said it. You've said it a couple times to him.
No, I think I need a water bottle through with the DM. No, I think the first time was when we were about to die. Oh yeah, this is the
Someone else.
This is the new redeem.
Yeah, I need a water bottle thrown at me.
Oh, that one arced. That one had direction to
That one
it.
arc survival evolved.
Scared me.
Oh my god.
I'm having fun.
That one had personality.
Don't throw them back in. That's not something they can request.
So many bottles.
Hey, they're your water bottles.
Look at all these.
So
Oh
I think
my
we learned a
God.
lesson. The
I have
DM, you need to clean your room.
There's one
Shotguns.
more behind him. And there's 3 more on my desk.
I think the lesson that we need to learn is that we got to go on strike until DM buys himself a water bottle.
A plastic water bottle? Yeah.
Like a normal non-disposable.
Oh, I've got
Water
like 2
bottle.
of them.
That's gonna
Where
hurt more when it
are
gets thrown
they?
at him, though. So.
Yeah, we can't
That's
have that
somewhere.
thrown.
That's why I want it.
Everly, I need you to just save like 6 water bottles for throwing purposes.
I can throw
You do
this one.
realize if we I was to say if you remove the water bottles, then we have to remove the.
Yeah, we can't remove the water bottles. We can't. It's like he's. It's,
I have metal
sorry,
hydro flask.
chat. It's like trophies of his water conquering.
That's wild.
Sela, I love you.
The true man of culture.
Okay,
The
continue,
true-
DM. So we're driving.
much
You're
plastic.
hot and you're
Ooh.
cold. You're yes and you're no.
As you meet back up with George,
No, you don't meet back up with George. You sing "You're hot and you're cold," you're yes and you're no, and you pull up into a gas station, and the Lamborghini is there empty with no George.
Oh, sick.
right?
Allegra's gonna get out and give Wesley the keys to the to Rune's car and go, please don't crash it. I'll meet you at my place.
Yeah, I can do that.
As Allegra's gonna slip into the Lambo, start it up, and drive back to the airport.
Wow, no care for your friend who's just missing? I see how it is. What the hell?
Dude, okay. George was like, don't worry, guys, I got this, and did not explain what the plan was. As far as I assume, that's the plan.
What a terrible friend. They're honking because they don't like you.
Oh, okay.
I heard that.
So let me see. So you take it back to the rental place.
Mhm.
I'm trying to figure out how much it would cost to replace a entire rental car.
Yeah.
I mean, the value of the car seems fair enough. If you can replace the car, I feel like they'd call it even.
What was it? It was a Mini Countryman.
It was a mini countryman. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, we'd probably be replacing it anyways, even if we didn't retrieve it.
No, I know we're replacing it, and the funny thing is, the only reason we're replacing it is because someone named Flint Colman was like, "Can I roll a luck check?"
I'm so tired of this narrative. Mothman would have never been located without Flint's heroic behavior.
Oh my god.
He is a
Thank
hero.
you.
He's a hero, and we need to address him as such. I'm tired of the Flint slander.
You know what? Actually, as I
Mothman
get up
is a
to,
real
as I
threat
get up
to
to the
mankind.
booth, as I get up to the booth and place the keys on the table, I'm gonna go. I'm going to be so honest with you. A man from a service named Quadruple A turned the car into a duct tape car and drove away.
They just look at you and they say, "Mm-hmm. So
5150.
you've lost the car."
Lost? More vandalized is the correct word?
We understand. This does count as a total loss, though.
Aye.
So it will need to be replaced.
Mhm.
Is the card on file okay to be charged?
Yep, card on file is fine. Can I have a receipt, please?
Of course. Here you are. You returned the Lamborghini in decent condition, so you will be charged the normal $900 for that, on top of the additional $54,000 for replacing the Mini Countryman.
Absolutely, absolutely. You should warn people, though, that if they try and get roadside assistance, that a man comes from Quadruple A. Just tell them. I don't even know what to tell them, but that was insane, and warn them about this man.
She just looks at you and she says, "Sir, if you needed roadside assistance, you could have called our direct line, as we have our own road techs that are able to get there."
I'm aware. I will,
But we did. We called the number inside the car.
You did not call the number inside the car. Allegro told you to, and one of either Hank or
I think
George...
Everly called AAA.
Someone called
Yeah.
someone else, and then Allegro was
Did I
like... Allegro literally said, "Don't let him touch the car, let me call the company line." And you guys just went, "No, let him touch the car!"
Because it would have taken
Listen,
longer
Flint
for
doesn't
the
have
other guy.
Flint doesn't
guy
have a
to get
backbone.
there.
Like he
That's what it
couldn't, he
was.
couldn't do anything in this situation. I don't know what you wanted from Flint.
Allegro's
Or a
gonna
Here,
go...
he lost his arms in this
or a
trip.
hand bone, or a bunch of finger bones.
Allegro's just gonna go, "I
Allegro,
understand,
go
thank
ahead
you."
and remove $59,000
Uh,
from
The wrist bones attached.
Not
your. Oh wait,
from-
no, it's not yours.
hand
It's
bone,
from your
I'm
dad's
assuming
account.
Flint
It is
Colman.
on the company card. It is from my dad's account.
It's charged. They give you a receipt.
Yep.
They say, "We hope you enjoyed your trip."
Yes, thank you so much. Plane's good to take off?
Yes, your plane is fueled up and ready to go.
Fantastic, thank you. As Allegro's gonna walk back to the plane, waiting for the text from his dad.
George, I did message you. I don't know if you want to say that privately or you can say it out here, but just wherever you go, you can just let me know.
George has messaged his last contact with a specific keyword phrase that means like immediate pickup and retrieval back to headquarters. So I am getting on the nearest private Vlast flight to Moscow.
Oh shit, so he's just leaving us.
Okay.
Well,
Well, he's gonna be gone for a week.
as I get into the plane, do I get the text yet?
You do get the text.
What does it say?
Who's this from again? Give me
It'd
one
be
second.
from my dad, because he'd be like, "Why the fuck is there a charge for $54,000?
He says, "Why is there a $54,900 charge on the company card?"
And Allegro,
West Virginia.
Allegro's going to text back and go, "I may or may not have got scammed and lost one of the rental cars."
Wait, hold on. Actually, you know what? Can I as a final favor, can I have left $5K in cash in the car?
Sure.
In the
Cool.
glove compartment.
Allegro will have taken it, and he'll go, "I have $5K I can put on it now. It was a mistake, and I apologize. I can explain the whole story to you if you'd like."
He just sends a couple of dots and says, "You'll explain when you get back. This is the second
Ooh.
time something has happened."
Someone's in trouble.
No, yeah, of course I'm in trouble. I'm not using my airline ever again to help these fuckers. As Allegro's going to taxi out and take off back to Philly.
You guys do that. Everybody, you gain a level up.
Yes! Yes!
Yes!
Let's fucking go. Finally.
Oh my god!
Everly, I believe there's something you wanted to ask Hank.
Yeah, so once he's back from talking to George, because I assume you come back in, or do you leave?
I come back in.
Oh, real quick, DM. We can't take feats, are we right? We have to take...
Yes, you have to take ASIs.
Got it, thank you.
Thank God. Honestly, bro, thank God.
Okay, so as you walk back in, Everly's walking up to you.
Mm-hmm.
So, what happened back there can't happen again. We can't afford you guys going down and getting hacked. If you trust me, that's up to you. I'm willing to continue working on the nanites.
Yeah. About that. And kind of like glances around to make sure they're not being eavesdropped on. Would there be anybody else in the immediate vicinity, DM?
You just
not.
probably hear like Flint and Max like in the background making like noise because like Flint's trying to get up.
Bro, having a character named Max is so fucking confusing for me.
Yeah, Hank would say, George told me he put or exploited some kind of backdoor into my system. That's why my arms were still able to shoot after the shutdown order in the last fight. It was him.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the only things I got out of my time in my parents' lab was the program my mom used for the nanites. So progress will be much faster. Hopefully.
Oh. Okay. Well. I guess when we get some time, we should look at that and maybe see about closing that back door.
Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, we're going to end the session.
Yippee!
Are we gonna do our customary? Sorry, go ahead.
After this, before we do the sign out, just letting you guys know, you're going to have 3 months of downtime.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Wow.
During this 3 months, so don't plan everything out right away.
Okay.
There will be things that happen. The voting that you guys have done for the 2 people's stories that you will be focusing on, those will be explored during this downtime. You'll have your things that you can still do, but those stories are going to be coming up during the down.
Are we gonna be having a session to
We'll
do the
probably have
downtime?
more than one. Oh.
Yes, so we're going to be having sessions for these
Okay.
downtime.
I thought it was just to be like, and 3 months pass, gang.
No, so just come up with an idea of what you would like your characters to do,
Okay.
and then obviously if something comes up that would interrupt that timing, it may extend it a little bit.
Okay.
But
Well, Allegro's gonna
Dude,
be
I
having
am
to
so
make up
happy I did what I did then. If we're
$54,000,
having
so.
3 months of downtime, that works perfectly for me to just disappear.
yeah.
Totally.
And then because some how the backstories are going to work when you guys are going to go through them together, I would like to be able to have the whole party together though, to be able to go through each person's
And we're doing
downtime. if
Everly's
they're
and
willing,
Hank's,
obviously.
right?
Everly's and Hank's.
Okay.
So which means we'll
Hank,
probably start
we
with
gotta
Everly's
talk after
first.
this
since it-
sesh real quick.
There's
yeah, we'll start with
something-
Everly's first since it was the first one, which we'll probably also do Hank's at the same time then because they do kind of get connected a little bit.
There's
But
something
we will
really
end up
funny
doing
Oh.
Hank's as well.
about me accidentally introducing my entire superhero team to my ex-fiance.
It's really good. But
Yeah.
before we get too in depth with it, Allegro, would you like to sign us off?
Hey guys, it's me, Allegro, also known as AlulaTheDolf. I stream on this channel. Sometimes. When I'm not dying. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with the R.I.S E. Man, what a session. Flint lost his arms. Wesley might kill my ex-fiance. And we got the plane back, and maybe that's a good thing. But
No, I won't kill him. Yet.
that's not good. Alright, can we get a goodbye from Hank Vassal?
Over and out.
Can we get a goodbye from Flint Colman?
Oh.
Yeah, can we get a goodbye from Everly Knight?
Bye.
And can we get a goodbye from George Colt?
It's all in the hands.
You haven't asked Wesley yet.
And then, of course, can we get a goodbye from Wesley Schidt?
Rune, I think we need to talk.
Dear Lord. And can we get a goodbye from, of course, our lovely Game Master?
I chopped off a player's arms. It was great.
And I, of course, am Allegro Evans, also known as AlulaTheDolf, the streamer here. Again, as we do every session, I want to thank all these amazing people for letting me stream these sessions. I have so much fun. If you want to see what happens during the 3 months, did we really save the plane? Does Flint grow hands back? I don't know how superhero powers work. We don't know. Tune in next week on next Tuesday where we will be playing the same game at the same time. And by the same time, I do mean 6:30. We never start on time. I hope all of you have an amazing night. I will see you guys Thursday because streams have been moved, but I will see you guys Thursday for some Dead by Daylight. A kiss for all of you. Mwah! And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Bye-bye.